What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I know you can't hear me because I wasn't necessarily talking to y'all. I was trying to figure out some things on the back end. What's up, y'all? I missed y'all. What's up, Megan? What's up, Majesty? Hey, Nikita. I seen your personal you booked. What'd you say? You say Grand Rising Key. I am excited. Yes, me too. I will see you on Saturday. No, it's not Saturday. And I think that's actually no, it is Saturday. Yes, it is. I was gonna say I think it's Sunday, and I'm gonna have to reschedule, but no, it is Saturday. Yes, I will see you. Yes, yes. So y'all, I took some time off. I hope y'all take some time off when y'all need it, when you feel that when you get called to do it. I hope that you do the same. I try to fill y'all's cups with some pre-records. Oh, goodness gracious. I see y'all didn't like any of those pre-records. That's okay. I ain't mad at you, Pookie, but just in case you need some extra supplementation, you can go over on the channel. What is it? I think Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sag have pre-record readings over there on the channel. So definitely go check those things out. What did Majesty say? Catching you live. Yes. I loved it. And there's also a twin flame reading over there. Yes, that thing was nice. Yeah, that was nice. I think I have one more to watch. Yeah, those pre-records, they were nice to do. I'm doing an all signs today. Y'all don't get y'all's panties in a wad. However, I took some time off and I just took some time to readjust. And I think you all should as well. I'm no longer going to come in here and rush myself through these lives at all. We're going to take our time and roll with it. And I hope that that's a vibe that you all learn to grow, to enjoy. If it is something that you enjoy, I do ask that you all remember to smash that thumbs up button. And I also just want to go ahead and remind you all to just kind of throw that general rule out there. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't come over here saying it. I want to be as nice and I like to be as high vibrational as possible. I think we can all see that Kiana knows how to get real silly sometimes too, but I don't like to, okay? I don't like to. So let's just come over here. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, I understand it. Just please politely dismiss yourself, okay? But other than that, we just gonna grow as a tribe, heal, love one another, okay? And get the messages that we can grow the most from, right? So welcome to July. Welcome to the ManjulaAwakening. Let's jump into Aries. I will definitely be doing Aries through Pisces with enough thumbs up at the end. I will do a collective message. Here, moving forward, I'll do a collective message for the 65 thumbs up. And then if the thumbs up exceed the 65, we will also do a all signs, their signs, whatever comes to mind that day, okay? But let's jump straight in, y'all. Your girl was working too. I was working my ass off when I took off from work too. It was fun. Let's see. We'll go ahead and jump straight into Aries at 6. Let's do 610. What's up, Miss Falls? What's up? All right, Spirit, where are we going? Where are we going? We're just going to do straight tarot. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on for my Aries collective? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aries? Let's jump in and see what the universe has for you at this time. Guys, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Let's see, Spirit, what's the overall energy that my Aries collective is needing some guidance on today? Ooh, so we have the moon card coming out in the challenging position with the strength card. Okay. So it looks like that my Aries collective you're needing to come out of your comfort zone. You're definitely needing to face some fears. Brace. Ooh, Lord. I love it though. I'm gonna be honest with you, Aries. If I gotta see the devil, I definitely want to see the strength card right on top of it, okay? Because technically the strength card is the only card that has the ability to overcome the toxicities inside the devil. Okay, that's why you go through the strength energy first to become a master of it. Okay, but I also like to say that it takes temperance in order to be able to make to become acclimated to your new balance or your newfound strength once it overcomes the devil energy. But I do see that subconsciously you are struggling with to overcome some sort of toxic patterns, some sort of an addiction or something like that. But subconsciously you have what it takes. But we can't deny the struggle that you may be facing, especially with the moon card coming out in the challenging position. You are becoming more confident in yourself. However, the moon card does speak to those insecurities creeping to the surface from time to time. And it could very much so be with a person. A King of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be. The King of Cups for me as a reader is Scorpio, Libra energy, but it can also be Cancer or Pisces. The opportunity here is the Nine of Pentacles. All right, Aries, what you got going on? The Knight of Cups is in the challenging position. This is definitely a person for you, and that's okay. Spirit is saying the moment that you can finally sit back and accept what is taking place instead of trying to consummate. Oh, Lord, let's talk about it. Instead of sitting there in the energies of what could have been or what could be, if you just accept what is and see what you're truly working with, it will be easier for you not to think that the what it could have been or the what ifs. It'll help you to see that that's not the grandest possibility in this situation. A lot of the times we hold on to the yesteryears or the what ifs because we fear that the possibilities is not as hopeful as that, and that's not truthful. And that's what my Aries collective is being encouraged to embrace at this time. Ha! Yes. Hey, take some time off for you, Pookie. Okay, it does the body good. What's on the other side, Spirit? If Aries will take all of that in, the World card, closing a cycle and successfully going into a brand new cycle. Okay, so the World card is that of Saturnian energy, and this is the only major arcana that has showed up for you, Aries. And this is telling me that you're closing up a major karmic Saturnian lesson. And when Saturn closes up a lesson, as long as you are willing to accept what is, one of the key words for the Five of Cups is finding the silver lining. And when Saturn approves of your lesson being learned and integrated completely, you are given a gift. So what's on the other side of this is you successfully closing out a Saturnian lesson and actually receiving openly the gift of strength. But you must recognize, see, there was no accident that I told you. That's why we go through. Let me stop. Y'all not ready. That's why I said that strength is learned before. The strength card is 8. The devil card is it is a 15 card. So you go through the strength card. What is that? That is at least Kiana, get it together. 7 beats. Ooh, almost double. Ooh, let's talk about it. You have almost twice the amount of time to master your strength before the universe will even allow you to face the true obstacle of the devil card. Okay? So So once you allow yourself to fully embody and learn who you are and fortify yourself for who you are, the devil will not shake you. And then and only then are you able to face your Saturnian lessons, because the devil card is also Capricorn ruled, which is Saturnian energy, right? So you're most definitely overcoming some, oh my God, y'all not listening. You're definitely overcoming some sort of Saturnian lesson here, Aries, absolutely. And mastering it at that, because this is successfully closing out a cycle and being given the opportunity to start something new. And it has a lot to do with, it could be a person, okay? It could be a person. It's definitely giving me a person, because in the challenging position, we do have this Knight of Cups energy. So I do see that you definitely have some sort of unrealistic idea or image of who this person is. Show me the truth of this King of Cups so they can go ahead and get the gift of this Saturnian lesson. This is nice, Aries. What is this King of Cups energy? Show me this. Show me the truth of this King of Cups energy for Aries. Could be a Capricorn. I don't know why I'm saying Capricorn, but it could be. But it could also be a Scorpio, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Taurus. Ooh, the King of Swords. That's Aquarius, Capricorn energy. The Six of Swords. Okay, I have to be honest with you. Ooh, Lord. Well, there goes Temperance. I like that. But you're definitely going to have to allow this person to either move away in peace, okay? Or you're going to have to amicably sever ties with this person. But who this person is, they are definitely emotionally manipulative, okay? This person is very emotionally detached and they hold on to past resentments, okay? They definitely hold on to the past. This person is struck, like whatever has taken place between you all, it's almost like this person doesn't mind to, like, if things are going swell, then they're going swell. But the moment things aren't going the way that they want them to go, they begin to rehash the past in a very malicious way to who you are. And your opportunity is to no longer assimilate to their harshness, their words, their projections, no longer assimilate to that, and to become independent of that. But I have to be honest with you, the challenge is this fantasy? That's what this moon is. The challenge is the fantasy. Like what, like, baby, whatever the fantasy is that you have attached to this person, I have to be the bearer of bad news. They can't even stand up to that. They can't even, like, the image, the fantasy that you have attached to this person, that you think if you move forward, there's nothing better than that, or it doesn't get any better than what this person has to offer. Whatever that fantasy is, this person doesn't even have the ability to stand up in that. Okay, you have the potential to manifest that into reality, but what they have told you has been them manipulating you, playing on your emotions. And that's why Spirit is telling you, your advice is the Five of Cups, to accept. It's like, at this point, I'm a little tough skinned, I guess, because at this point, Aries, this is one of them. I didn't give you the play. I gave you the power. I gave you the inch and you took them out and I ain't even fucking stop you. But it's all right. You taking that much, just let me know that you wasn't for me. And Spirit is saying, now that you've accepted that, lift your head up and see that there is something grand that is trying to be gifted to you. But you do have to learn that, this person straight up played on your emotions. Yeah, this person straight, possibly a Gemini. They straight up played on your emotions in an effort to get some sort of victory. And I feel like the Spirit is saying whatever it is that they're getting by with because of that, Spirit is saying, instead of looking at it from a place of disempowerment, you have to be willing to look at it and be like, oh shit, if I gave them that much, and yeah, if I gave them that much and I was able to put them in a position for the Six of Wands to have that victory, then if by moving forward, baby, what you receive is far greater. But you just have to take the attention off of that and start pouring it into you. But it is definitely time for you to close this cycle up. Let's look at the reward and then move on. I just seen a butterfly fly by. The Knight of Pentacles could be a Leo or a Virgo coming towards you. that is going to take, okay, so this new cycle, okay, so does it move slow? I have to be honest with you. Yes, I ain't getting ready to sit here and call this little storm rainbows and unicorns and nothing like that. Okay, is it going to be slow? Yes, but Spirit is saying if you're willing to be patient, diligent, and persistent in this new cycle, it is going to reap a harvest. The Seven of Pentacles, it does guarantee a harvest, especially when it is attached to the Knight of Pentacles. And don't forget, the opportunity is the Nine of Pentacles. So there's this new cycle is going to be bountiful. It is going to be harvestful, and it is going to put you in a place of material and material harvest. But I'm hearing financial stability, but you have to be willing to kind of like let go of something that was developed on a faulty foundation, that you may kind of like hold on to some resentment because somebody else gets to walk away with the victory. That's what I got for you, Aries. Let me get one of these cards to close this out, and then I'll roll the dice for you, okay? This could involve a Gemini, a Virgo, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer. All right, Spirit, can you close this out for Aries? Two cards, Aries. Enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Hey, Pooh, go play with somebody else. Hey, go play with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? You have to, yeah, make plans and focus. Nobody, I'm not sitting here. I can't tell you. Even just look at this. They came face down on the table, right? I showed this one first, but for real, if I'd have picked them up like this, you're enjoying your growth and reaping your rewards. It's under this protection. It's under this shield. So you must be focused and you must make plans. But Pookie, don't worry. Pookie, Tookie, don't worry. There's bountiful rewards up ahead. Whatever this is, you just gotta, yeah, look, hey, go play with somebody else. Travelers, move in a new direction. Be fearless and stand strong while you're doing it too. Okay, that, like, I know it's not always easy, but whoever's in this winning, like whoever you feel like is getting this little temporary victory over you right now, Taurus, guess what? As difficult as it may be to hear, once you allow yourself to accept it, it's easy to move forward. You put them in that position. So if you put them in that position, imagine what you can do for you. Hey, go play with somebody else. I gotta move on, Aries. I love you. Let's see. What's up, KC? What's up? Y'all, my baby needs me. Hold on a second. All right, Taurus, let's jump in and see what this universe has for you at this time, 2040. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Taurus. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? I hope that these messages are finding you in good health and in good spirits. Let's jump in and see what it is that you need to know right now. How can I be a friend to you? I'm dumping this Sag Taurus. Done. Sag now. Don't want to leave. Oh, man. Okay, Pookie. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Let me focus. What's up, Shaniqua? Spirit, let me tap in for Taurus. Taurus, these are general messages. Just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Guys, I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button if you find yourself resonating or just enjoying the show. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, tap me in. Uh-oh, a card wanted to stay behind. The Four of Cups, it'll come back out if it wants to. Show me the energy that my Taurus collective is currently facing, and how can we be of a friend today? There she glows. So we definitely have some sort of nine of swords under the Magician. So Taurus, you're definitely in some sort of manifesting abilities right now. That just depends on how you're using it. Because I have to be honest with you, initially the message, you could have some sort of anxiety as it pertains to your finances or a family dynamic, and you could be allowing that anxiety to manifest into real life. Like that anxiety could be affecting the way that you're manifesting here. Let's see what's showing up here. Yeah, damn. Absolutely. Absolutely. Seven of Swords. Absolutely. The Page of Cups is the opportunity. The challenge is the Hierophant. Your advice is the Emperor. The King of Wands. Damn, Pooh, what you got going on? Okay. I got to be honest, okay? You can flip this for however it resonates. Your person could have a higher vibrating Taurus energy than yours. It doesn't mean that that person is necessarily vibrating more higher than you, okay? Tough message. Okay, cool, I understand. But I'm just looking at a dragonfly just flew out in front of me as well, giving off a brown. It was looking more brown than anything. I got Taurus energy in the challenging position here, okay? And for the Taurus's advice, we do have the Emperor, okay? So the Emperor is about taking some sort of authoritative like action, okay? Needing to stick to a structure, needed to kind of like put your foot down and set some rules, set some tone, set some structure to something. However, because of some sort of prior manipulation, lying, cheating, stealing that you have done, you don't feel so empowered to do so. And Spirit is saying the opportunity is to actually see, for one, this is the opportunity to kind of like to balance the scales, to set the record straight. I have to be honest with you. I mean, there's just no way around it. There's a confession that needs to take place here. Okay, like, yeah, okay, cool. I snuck through your phone while you was sleeping. That's how I found out about Takesha. And that's why I've been acting like all of this and this, that, and the third, and blase, blase, blase. And that's why I did this, that, and the third. Okay? Like, that's just the example that I'm trying to come up with to make y'all not feel so attacked. But there is some sort of confession that needs to take place, because the anxiety, like, okay, so whatever you found, or like, let's just say that my example is what happened. Let's just say that you felt like your dude was acting funny, so you snuck through their phone. And for real, it was just on suspicion. It ain't like they dick smell fun. My children is up. It ain't like nothing smelled funny or nothing like that. It ain't like you found no hair or nothing. It just something was off. So you went and met him. And you found something, and now you don't necessarily know how to bring it up. Well, it's starting to manifest in the way that you're acting and showing up daily. Okay, it's starting to manifest into your reality. The Nine of Swords is a self-fulfilling prophecy. The Magician is manifesting based off of your resources. Okay, and it's how it's showing up is the Seven of Swords. It's showing up as you doing things. Oh, well, shit, let me start doing this. And let me start doing this, because I don't know what you're doing. You don't even think I know. And you over there trying, nah, we're not getting ready to do that. And you don't even have the full context of what it is that you found. So Spirit is saying that right now, because you veered off, like, let's just say that you was also one of these people that went into the relationship was like, yeah, I don't believe in mailing in nobody's phone, because honey, shit, you ain't gonna have me in a size 2T. And besides, if it's meant for me to find it, I'll find it. I don't feel like I need to go look for it. Let's say that you also went into the connection with that mentality. Well, the challenge is the Hierophant, meaning that you've broken your own structure. So how do you now move forward, knowing that not only was you deceptive and not only was you deceptive, but you also broke structure and literally went against what you said you believed in. Spirit is saying the advice here is to, own up and be honest. Shit, I was out of line, but this is what I found. And I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it. Either we're going to talk about it and move forward, but something's got to change, because it is definitely, it will allow you to, what's on the other side is changing and having a better vision on how it is that you're going to move forward. Grand Rising, Spike Gunner. Oh, what? Not happy to see your name above all in other comments, Pookie. I really was. Hey, Spike Gunner. So, Taurus, I don't want to beat you up, but let's just see what's going on here. Remember, guys, these are general messages and they're free. Okay? So, either it's your message or it's not. If it is, your girl would appreciate that thumbs up down below. But as far as you getting in the comments, y'all, let's not do that. Okay? Let's not do that. For real, I do. I appreciate, I enjoy living in high vibrations. I don't know how the world ever began to like that anxiety-driven, fear-based frequency. I don't know where the fuck that shit came from, but I appreciate not living in it, okay? So let's move on into your message and do a little bit of clarifying. Why is the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, why is the Hierophant in the challenger position? Shit, the Ace of Cups, cuz I gotta be honest, Taurus was kind of there was something going on in the background, and it kind of like made Taurus a little suspicious. And so Taurus just started, shit, I'm not gonna sit here and nag you to death or whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna play my cards a little bit differently. And in the process of Taurus making the decision to play their cards a little bit differently, well, they kind of got themselves caught up and started developing the Ace of Cups, either for something new. Yeah, for something new. And I got to be honest with you. Daniel. Now it look like that I got somebody up in their head, like you don't know which pathway to go. Okay? And that's, and it's time to the Emperor in your advice position it's time to, really shit, the Emperor. I love the Emperor. I'm gonna be honest with you. These are my two favorite. I mean, we all love a King of Pentacles, right? But I do love the King of Wands and the Emperor, because here's why I love the Emperor. He does what's best for the empire. And even though the Emperor, like, he gets the job done and he has established a beautiful empire, it's not been off of instant gratification. So you are being encouraged to step up and make some sort of final decision in this moment that is for the greater good of what it is that you're trying to build, even understanding that in this moment it may not bring you instant gratification. I do feel like that is an honest confession to someone. I have to be honest. I feel like I'm speaking to a Taurus that may have gotten themselves caught up in between two people, or if you're not caught up in between two people, you could have been telling the world that you was over the ex, or you was moving forward, you was in the dating world, while meanwhile under the wraps you decided to develop something, like, you know what I'm saying, you was still sneaking off with the person from your past, and things have kind of developed. And I feel like that there is, what's currently manifesting in this situation is whatever the Ace of Cups is for you, whether it's something new or something new with someone from your past. What's manifesting is you're about to get chained into it. So even though you've been trying to do it under wraps, I do see the Eight of Swords is here, and that is you being chained to whatever that development is. And it is because of, like, it's almost like you've had some sort of subconscious fear that you would get attached to it anyways, okay? So let's see what this is on the other side. I'm being drawn into the chameleon here on the King of Wands. So whatever's on the other side, you're going to be able to acclimate to it. Ooh, the Five of Cups. Ooh, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot, Spirit. Do I take it? I do see the Five of... Ooh, Lord. I'm going to be biting off more than I can chew, but I'm going to take it, Taurus. I'm a Sag at the end of the fucking day. That's what we do. So I do see the Five of Cups, the Empress energy, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Four of fucking Pentacles. I knew I was biting off more than I could chew. I'm just gonna, for some of you all, this is a personal, and when I'm saying you're gonna get chained into whatever the new thing is, it's gonna, some of you all, it is gonna be through the creation of a child. That's why the Six of Cups was at the bottom of the deck, plaguing me the way that it was. And for some of you all, it's like, the upside to this is the pregnancy. It does give you an opportunity to build something that is in more alignment with your ultimate happiness. But there is another situation that feels the stark Five of Pentacles, left out, abandoned in the cold. So something that there was this hopes to rebuild and come back together through whatever this thing is that you get chained into. It, like, let's just use this example. Let's just say that you're talking to someone new, or you are putting on this image of out there dating, getting to know new people. You finally run into someone new, but all the while you've also been sneaking around with someone from your past because, well, why not, right? No judgment here. It's almost like just as you run into someone new that you're feeling and you're being led towards, and it's like building up, and it's like, oh shit, this could be like, oh, I can really have this. There's a pregnancy or some sort of attachment that happens permanently that ties you into the past again to repeat a cycle, or whatever the case may be. Whatever this thing is that you get chained into, it definitely brings sudden realization that something else comes to an end. And I just feel like that Spirit is saying it's time for you to man up or woman up and really grow some cojones and do it now before you don't have a choice as to which one has to come to an end. Okay, this could have to do with a Pisces, a Libra, a Taurus, an Aries, a Leo, a Cancer, an Aries, a Gemini, a Virgo. Oh, let me get you one of these. All right, Spirit, close this up for Taurus. Close this out for Taurus, please. Hey, go play with somebody else. What does that say? Be brave and honest. Hey, go play with somebody else because it's time to shed the old skin. All right, Taurus, I love you. I hope that those messages are able to offer you some guidance and clarity. Size 2T. That's not funny, but that was funny to me. Now for real. Grand Rising, Spike Ghana, King of Cups. What's up, Pooh? Hey, hey, Keys to Locks. I love you too. Thank you for dropping in. Clarify, please. I don't understand. I don't understand your banter. I'm going to be honest with you, Malcolm. I really am. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying my best not to let you pull me out of character. King of Cups, King of Wands is a hardworking person. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Built up an empire out of a low place is what they do. Tell him, Pookie. Hey, King of Cups energy. All right, Gemini, let's move in. Let's move in to check your energy and see what it is that you need to know at this time. Let's go ahead and do 36. Let's just do 36, 15. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Gemini. What's up? What's good? What's going on? I'm looking at this dragonfly. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? Let's tap in and see what's going on. What does the universe want you to know right now? Could we be about to tap into a new beginning, a leap of faith? Ooh, it is going to require you to get out of your comfort zone. If so, let's see, Spirit. Gemini, these are general messages. Just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? All right, Spirit, please allow me to see clear and accurate messages for my Gemini collective. Gemini, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. What is it that the Gemini collective is currently facing? What do they need a friend? A leap of faith it is. You got new love around you, a new collaboration. You have a new collaboration. You're ready to be encouraged to take a leap of faith, go towards something new, something that is emotionally fulfilling. This could just be a creative project for some of you all. It does, but with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's definitely a collaboration, a brand new adventure for you to get some beautiful attention, recognition, and reward. This is beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles, definitely a person, could be a Capricorn or a Sag. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could also be a Taurus or a Virgo. Oh, the opportunity is the Two of Cups. Who am I talking to? What you got going on, Gemini? The challenge here, the Seven of Swords. We'll talk about it. Let's see what's going on. Your advice is the Queen of Wands. Be confident, charismatic. Don't you chase a gosh darn thing. It's on the other side. The Ace of Pentacles. This is yours. It is yours for the fucking taking, and you better go for it, and you better not let nothing stop you. Don't let that self-doubt creep in. Don't let the need to feel like that you gotta one-up somebody, or don't even let that subconscious mind that you're in competition with anything or anybody bother you, baby. This is all for you, and can't nobody take it or fuck it up but you. This is nice. This is nice. Hey, Spirit, let me get some clarity on the Seven of Swords. Gemini, this is nice. I'm getting head chills too, especially considering the last few readings I gave y'all that there was some questionable energy. It looked like Spirit took you away from something dirty and is about to give you something clean. What's the Seven of Swords? Why is this showing up? Okay, because you, I have to be honest, the Seven of Swords is you, Gemini. Because of what it is that you've just come through, you may not be so confident in, you know, I don't, listen, Linda, I love you and I'm here for this. Do you hear me? But I'm just going to be a little tough on you for a second. Because this here is telling me that because of what it is that you just came through, you may be hesitant to give in to this love offer here, Gemini, okay? And you may kind of be open for the taking. You're not, like, just kind of like, shit, okay, this is nice. But shit, if this is what I got after what I just went through, shit, let me see what else is out here. And Spirit is saying, don't get overzealous, don't get too cocky. Don't jump into something too fast either now, Gemini. But whatever this thing that is new that's coming in, baby, it's just for you. It is just for you. It's handcrafted just for you. But you do have to be confident and charismatic and believe it and not feel like that you have to play some sort of strategic game or strategy in an effort to get it to prove itself to you or something of the nature like that. Especially if your past person was an Aquarius or a Capricorn, or if you meet this person and there's an Aquarius or a Capricorn person around as well, that person is tempting, and I would definitely have to say it is your temptations from lower vibrations. So show me this Queen of Pentacles. I like the yellow key. You look vibrant. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Yeah, hey. Whoever this new energy is that's coming in, I like them. and they will have no problem leaving you in the dust. Do you hear me? This person is intuitive as fuck, which is why Spirit is saying you need to embody the Queen of Wands in order to nail this down. Because whoever this person is, hey, you ain't gonna be able to play with them. You ain't gonna be able to get nothing too much over on them. They will have no problem leaving you in the dust and looking for something, like looking out into the future for something new. Not that it matters, Gemini, but some of you all, this could be a same gender relationship, partnership, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Spirit, show me the opportunity inside of this Two of Cups. Okay. You see the opportunity inside of the Two of Cups. See, I love the way these cards work. It's the Five of Cups. That's that person we've been picking up on, that's been doing y'all dirty. The opportunity is to see this person as a silver lining. But you may, your past person may be around. Your past person may be around when this Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles energy comes towards you. Your past person, that person, like this, and like you may be tempted to try to keep this person in like a secret or under the wraps, or just kind of like I don't want to say string them along, because the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess definitely doesn't allow someone to string them along, but you may just try to make them run a line of test to prove themselves because of this past person. Meanwhile, the past person may either linger in your energy, meaning that you may still fantasize about this past person and therefore making it an unfair race for this other person, or the past person may actually still be present and therefore just putting this new energy at a disadvantage. And I'm going to be honest with you, this new person is here for you. This person is here for the taking, for the long haul. Let me look at the Ace of Pentacles. They are here for the long haul. But you do have to accept and decide to put a permanent end to this past person, or at least allow yourself to, if this is something new and you're like, yeah, no, I'm completely not even open to the past person. Spirit is saying, I've got something that you're going to run into fairly soon after getting back out there. And it's not to say I need you to commit to that or anything like that, but I need you to be willing to give your true, authentic attention to that Ace of Cups that I've got coming in, because it's tangible. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. I hope that makes sense. If it's your story, it'll make sense. Yes, look, I'm telling you, this collaboration is going to move you onto calmer waters, but you have to make the choice. The two and the aces, the Three of Pentacles. Remember when the Ace of Cups came out, the Three of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. What's on the other side is that tangible opportunity to collaborate with this person, but you yourself first must find some sort of balance and be willing to be flexible going into this new beginning, okay? And I'm going to be honest, it does require you to move. It does require you to move away from something in the past, something that brought about a lot of conflict for you anyways. And if you're willing, and you are putting an end, in order to embrace this new collaboration, you are putting an end to a previous relationship or an old foundation that you had a lot imagined on, okay? But you are moving into a new moving away from that. It does move you into a solid relationship, okay? All right. So I ain't mad at that. Pisces, possibly. That's the only major arcana here. Like I said, it could be a Capricorn, Sag, Taurus, Virgo. I really don't feel the earth energy. I feel Capricorn or Sag or Pisces. That's what I feel, but just take it as it resonates, okay? All right, Spirit, close this out for Gemini. Excuse me. Ooh, there went the bird too. Wait for important information. See? Oracle, Hermit, retreat and recharge. I want you, before you decide to run back to an ex or still entertain, like, there's something about not thinking that the past is all that it is to offer you. That Two of Cups does require you to lift your head up, buttercup, and find the silver lining in that silver in this situation, okay? The Two of Cups is here for you. The Two of Cups is here for you, but it does require you to accept a spilt Three of Cups. And that may be what is difficult for you. And in this moment, you may feel like that you can't see yourself making peace with some sort of ending. And Spirit is saying, give yourself some time. Don't be so hard on yourself and don't run back to a situation in the past. Actually give this new beginning an authentic chance before you run back to something, okay? That's what I got for you, Gemini. I love you. I hope this message offers you some guidance and clarity. With the Hermit there could be Virgo energy present as well. Five of Cups looks like a married person that is freely dating. Is that what you think? The Gemini season was super rewarding. I loved all the life lessons I learned and had a lovely time. I know that's right. Well, this message is saying embrace those lessons that you learned in that Gemini season. It is taking you to the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Nice message. Moving forward to Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. Yes. Thank you in advance for the reading, Key. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, my love. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's jump in and see what are the messages from the universe at this time. What is it that the universe needs the Cancerian collective to know at this time? Spirit, where can I show up and be a friend to my Cancerian collective? Cancer, I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Ooh. So we do have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Finding your equilibrium, finding your balance after walking away from a situation, or finding some sort of making the necessary compromises, mediating the differences between you and a person in order to walk away once and for all. Whether this be just from the emotional baggage or from the situation at itself, this is fated divine events. I definitely feel like you're walking away from a situation. Yeah, you're having the situation is needing to allow yourself to level up, walk into the Emperor position, the opportunity. Oh, shit, hold on. Let me pull these cards out here. Could involve an Aries or a Sag. Doesn't necessarily have to. I feel like that who I'm talking to may be affected by Sagittarius. But let me mind my business. Tower. Look, Sag, Aries again. There's definitely some sort of fated eruptive moment. I have to go with it. Yeah, it's a very it is a very it's an undeniable fated event. What am I trying to say? There's no running from it. Inevitable. Thank you. It's an inevitable event. It was meant to happen. It's just kind of like one of those time marks that just came in. You know what I'm saying? Like you came in with this event knowing that it would happen. And I do feel like that this event interferes with what you see or what you do. Like the challenge is you've already opened yourself to new opportunities. You're already looking out, waiting on a manifestation to come into fruition. You've already began to develop and prepare for something. Your advice is the Knight of Wands, to be courageous, adventurous. Don't close off to this completely just because you've already opened up to manifestations and new opportunities coming in. We're going to have to talk about it. Because one of my, if like when I'm one-on-one with my clients and the Three of Wands comes up, one of the things that is very vital about the Three of Wands is, yes, your manifestation is coming in, guaranteed. Okay. How long it takes, you are in control of that. Go to Odysseus, the Odyssey. His words to Poseidon is the thing that elongated his journey. Okay. And so while there is a manifestation coming in, I tell my clients that it's time for you to begin to do the housework to prepare for those manifestations coming in. And sometimes, especially in your case here, Cancer, preparing for this manifestation is dealing with a situation on the home front already. There's already a situation that is on the land. And this situation being unprocessed and undealt with, absolutely, like it pushes your manifestation out. And so it looks like that spirit is telling you that it's time for you to balance a situation out in a way that allows for you to walk away from the emotional baggage. Think about it, emotional baggage, water, waves. Without dealing with this emotional baggage, you're adding to the ripple effects, pushing your manifestations out. So it's time to get in the driver's seat. And the opportunity is, yeah, Pookie, Tuki, I do. I feel like that who I'm speaking to, you're either going to a Sagittarius or you're highly affected by Sagittarius. The Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of Sagittarius energy here in your reading. Okay. So I definitely feel like that the opportunity here is this wounded warrior energy, but that's also this energy of giving it one more gust, giving it one more go. I don't know about you, but a Sagittarius is stubborn as fuck, and they are not quick to give up on what they set their mind to. And what's on the other side is Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. So there is something that in order for this manifestation to come in, there's something that in this present moment, you're kind of like giving up on it, throwing your hands up on it. And Spirit is saying, oh, well, if you're giving up on this, then this manifestation can't come in because I actually need you to integrate this in order for this manifestation to come in. Let's see what this is. Hey, hey, I wouldn't even take all of this. Hey, I love it. Hey, somebody just got a whole personal. We got the Three of Swords, something that hurt your feelings, broke your heart, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords coming out side by side. There's definitely an ending that you are not allowed to end. It has hardened you. Like, okay, let me not say that you're not allowed to end it. Your spirit is not authorizing you to end it the way you are ending it. It's unauthorized. And because it's unauthorized to end it that way, well, it took it. Your manifestations are not approved to come in. Could be an ending with a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo. I am feeling earth sign energy with that, with the Empress right behind that. Could be Taurus. The King of Pentacles for me is Taurus, Aries energy, or it could be a flat out in Aries. Just take it as it resonates. So I really don't have nothing else to say. Someone just got a personal. You have to be willing to rise above your hurt. Like, I'm not saying that, I'm not minimizing your hurt feelings, not at all. This must be a pre-reading for Saturday, Key. Uh-oh. The Three of Swords is hurt. Okay, that's heartache. That's a breakup. You know what I'm saying? That's a loss. So I'm not trying to minimize the pain that you're feeling. I'm looking at a baby feather. But I am saying that by not processing this pain, you're not seeing something clearly. And Spirit is saying that right now, something is needing to be balanced out so that you can amicably walk away, or walk away from that situation, or walk away from the emotional baggage. Okay. All right, Spirit, close this out. Have I forgotten anything? What else needs to be added to this? Close this out for the Cancerian collective. I'm hearing spread your wings and fly. Honey, I literally heard spread your wings and fly. And then I heard, I believe I can fly. Yeah, I believe I can touch the sky. You can do it. Who am I talking to? You can do it, Cancer. You can do it. I just seen the dragonfly too. Oh wow, you got two. See beyond the current. I love it, Spirit, but sometimes it just be blatant right in my face. Hey, look, see beyond the current situations. Spread your wings and fly. You got to rise above this. That you got to be able to rise above the emotions in order to see the purpose of the situation. Okay. And then it says transform and unveil your gifts. Oh my goodness. Damn. Okay. That's what I got for you. Look, Sky Father. Damn. Somebody definitely received a personal here. Somebody definitely was crying out. Somebody's been trying to process some pain. Somebody's been unable to see the path forward. Somebody's been afraid to take a leap, to get in the driver's seat. And they've been crying out what to do. And Spirit is like, you know what the fuck to do. It just scares you. But you're going to have to rise above it and do it anyways. Okay. That's what I got for you. This can involve a Leo, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Sag. A lot of majors. Okay. A lot of majors here. I believe I can touch the sky. Come on now. Sing with me. Mariah Carey, Butterflies just popped up in my head. I know that's right. Yeah, I'm in a situationship. Yeah, I'm in a situationship with a Taurus, back and forth for 3 years. It ended very ugly. Almost got pregnant twice, and just scolded him and blocked him everywhere. Beautiful message. Thank you. You're so welcome, King of Cups. I believe I can touch this. That's going to be stuck in my head all day now. Who did that, Cancer? That King of Swords and the Sky Daddy card popped up. The Sky Father. Damn, that's potent. That was potent. I want you to know, back in the day, I used to call the King of Swords my Sky Daddy card too. That's crazy. Let's move forward. Thank you, Key. You so welcome. Button just busted in the room and finished your song. I have you playing on the TV. Tell her, baby, I said hi. Hey, Button, I miss you. I had that song in my head for like 4 days now. I believe I can fly. Yeah, okay. Well, I was definitely probably tapping into your energy. Let's move forward to Leo. Let me go check on my babies first, y'all. What's up, y'all? I know y'all not patient. That's okay. I needed a snack. I needed a snack. So I'm gonna eat this Oreo before I jump into Leo, okay? Is that okay with y'all? It's sundress season, y'all. I need to go re-up on mine. I need to go re-up on my sundresses, honey. Shit, I need a man to inspire me. But let me mind my business. Look, King of Cups said, enjoy your meal. I know that's right. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you, thank you. Let's jump in. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Ooh, he trying to sweat it out. Y'all, it's like 90 degrees. This man got on a windbreaker. But he's exercising. He's walking with intention, y'all. That man is walking with intentions. I mean, me, a man to walk with intentions, right on. Let me start. What's up, Leo? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Leo? Let's jump in and check the energy for you. Let's see. What is it that the universe needs you to know at this time, Leo? Leo, these are general messages, but you know that. So let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. I do ask you all to smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated in advance. But without too much ramble, jamble, let's jump in. What is it that the Leo Collective needs to know at this time, Spirit? Where can I show up and be a friend for my Leo Collective? I'm looking at a dragonfly flying straight to me. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. Leo, what is it that my Leo Collective needs a friend on? A cycle ending? A cycle ending? The World card? Yeah, going in. Ooh, okay, okay. So going into introspection, going into hermit mode, allowing yourself to truly reflect on what has just come to an end, what it taught you, what you learned from it, what you lost in it, what you gained in it. Let's see. The Five of Cups, definitely. Spirit, I see you. The opportunity is the Knight of Cups. Okay, Leo, shit. Pook, if you don't lift your damn head up, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me calm down. I done got a little frisky, ain't I? Let me see. The challenge is the Tower, the Four of Cups, and the Judgment card. Okay, Pooh. I have to be honest with you. It looks like you're getting an opportunity to start something fresh. Allow starting something fresh, renewed, allowing bygones to be bygones. The opportunity showing up for you, Leo, is the Knight of Cups, and your advice is the Four of Cups, baby. Hey, it's time to find the silver lining. It's time to find the silver lining. There goes the Nine of Wands energy. Take action on something that. Okay, so here's the thing. You already, like, if it wasn't for the fear and the anxiety, that would be your choice, Leo. Who am I talking to? Yeah, Leo. If it wasn't for the fear and the anxiety, that would be your choice. So something is ending. You're being given an opportunity to make peace and go into a new beginning. The Knight of Cups is the opportunity. Show me, excuse me. Show me the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to, ooh, Lord. The Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. What's the Tower? Oh, shit. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I knew that. As soon as all I seen was the Ten of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. But what hit the floor was the Five of Pentacles. The Tower is, hey, Pookie, what you don't understand, Kiki, is you gonna talk about how great this ending of a cycle is and all of that good shit. And you might be right, Kiana, but hey, Pookie, I go from the Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Like I go from the Five to the Ten of Pentacles. And I walk away in the Six of Pentacles, but Kiana, you don't even understand. I don't even begin to get to restabilize until the Five of Pentacles. Like I have to embody the Five of Pentacles before I get to restabilize. Hey, Kiana, that's more difficult to process than you recognize. Hey, Pookie, don't make this shit look prettier than what it really is. This a downgrade, Key. This one hurt, Key. Okay, Pooh, I understand. I see. I feel you. It is a big burden to go in this direction. I do see that. But I also have to say that if it wasn't for all the fear and the anxiety, Leo, you would go in that direction anyways. And what I need you to understand is that fear and that anxiety has something deeper that is trying to teach you. So if you bottom down to the root of that fear and that anxiety and you address that, then you actually disempower the fear and the anxiety. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to say that I don't understand where you're coming from, because I understand where you're coming from. So yeah, but look, I didn't even see that the Emperor was at the bottom of the deck. There is something about needing to kind of like get in the driver's seat of this situation. It's no, it's not going to be easy. No, it's not going to be easy. I ain't even going to sit here and gaslight you. She clarified his 4 cups. No, it's not going to be easy. But I feel like that what's on the other side of this is you do learn something new about yourself. I feel like that you're able to have some sort of a renewed sense of vision, some sort of like, you know what I'm saying? If your judgment has been off, you have a renewed sense of judgment. Like you have a new baseline to make your judgment calls. I don't know, like, you know, that baseline that like we all have those judgment calls that we make, but those judgment calls, they come from a baseline. It's like you have a renewed baseline. What is the 4 of Cups trying to tell Leo? It is going to, you get up and be adventurous, leave it behind. You are leaving something behind. And I'm not saying that I don't know what to tell you, Pookie. I don't like. So what kind of comfort can you offer? I think that'll come through this better, but let's see. What type of comfort can you offer Leo to embrace this Tower moment that does take you from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles? But the thing about it is that the 10 of Pentacles, to sustain the 10 of Pentacles, Leo, creates an imbalance for you. So Spirit is trying, there's a song, I can never think of the title of it, but she says something that she had to take a fall just to take a win. Like in order for her to win, she had to take a fall. That's what Spirit is ultimately doing here for you. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. I'm not saying that it's even fair. Okay, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Shit, as a matter of fact, the fur came this year and it came and went without me and my children getting to go. Is that fair? I wouldn't say so. But that's what we call the fur, right? So I'm not even trying to say that this is fair. But it is exactly what you need in this moment in order to put you ahead in your next cycle. My daughter, that's so crazy. Oh my goodness. When I said intermission and I put Leo up on the screen before I put intermission, my daughter, her grandfather is a Leo. His little yellow ass. I love him. She said, let me go ask her exact words because she said it. Baby girl, what did you say to me right there that you said your show said? Her exact words to me was, God may not give you what you want. She said, Mama, can I tell you what my show said to me? And I said, yeah. She said, they said that God may not always give you what you want, but God will always give you what you need. Leo, I'm not saying that you worship God or nothing like that, whoever your divine is. But what I am telling you is that whoever your divine is telling you that there's a fall. And I don't even want to call it a fall. There's a shakeup that needs to happen. And in the midst of this shakeup, you may feel like you're taking a decline. This decline is putting you in the position for an increase, but you must first gracefully embrace the decrease and view it as an adventure, Pookie. There you are at the bottom of the deck. Oh Lord, it must be your choice. It must be your, when you make the choice, you can have it, but it must be your choice. Okay. It must be your choice. It must be your choice. So Spirit is saying, don't rush it. Don't rush it, but it must be your choice. Let me see. What is judgment? I would come in on Leo. That Leo is making me walk the other way. What's up, Nubian Sagittarius? Yes, it looks amazing on her. What happened? Thank y'all. Was listening to that song. Jumped into the driver's seat and put onto the speaker. What's up, babies? I don't even know what I did with it. It's right there. Yeah, but don't turn that TV back up loud. I mean that. No, I'm just trying to fix it because it has this circle on the bottom thing, and when it goes 0 to 0, it goes back for the whole screen. Okay. Okay. Y'all, I would not trade my full-time job as a mother for nothing. Do you hear me? They get on our last nerves. But I love the shit out of the babies. You hear me? I love the way they talk. I love the way that their little bodies move when they walk. I just love the way that they say random stuff, and it just seems like it's right on time. I love every bit of being their mother. I do. Okay, so getting back to your reading, Leo, we got the 5 of Wands. For judgment. I feel like that when I said that your judgment, your baseline, I feel like that you're going to be changing. I do feel like that you're just going to be changing what you allow to affect you and how it affects you. I'm not, and do I feel like that this is a fight, a blow up that causes you to sever ties or sever ties with doing a relationship a particular way? Yes, I have to be honest. If we're going to be like, okay, Kiana, what's the message? I would say that I see you cutting ties with someone, or at least at the bare minimum, changing the way you do that partnership. And I do see that that is going to bring a sting to you. But I feel like that through severing or shifting the way that you do this relationship, it is going to allow you to recognize how there have been certain things that you have allowed to throw you off of your equilibrium based off of the principle, or just based off of the fight. You're going to change what you're fighting for. You're about to be changing what you fight for because of allowing yourself to go through this decrease in order to put you up for an increase. You see, I was just talking. I don't think they're Leo though. I was just talking to a new friend of mine the other day, and I was telling them, I'm from Kentucky, and I grew up in this system, and I grew like the system in those group homes and those foster homes. They're mostly stationed in rural Kentucky, and I went into that area of my life at 9. Okay. I have been fighting for the N-word for a long time, Pookie. Baby, it was nothing, okay, for me to just start fighting over that N-word, okay? I was at Linda Queen's house, and I got in a fight with this girl at school. And my baby sister was in the hospital, and I needed to get home for a visit. And my social worker had Chris Blackburn. I'll never forget it. Ooh, God, I pray that the good Lord just does whatever. But she was very vindictive with the way that she treated me in my visits because of how malicious because I had no problems passing out. But anyways, this day I wanted to get home for a visit to see my baby sister. And but this girl had called me an N-word. And baby, I cleaned that screw up with that lady. You hear me? I cleaned that screw up from the front door to the back door. That I cleaned that woman up. You feel me? Just because of that word. And Linda, country lady, country, Caucasian lady, like as country as they come. You hear me? She asked me, "What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Like, what are you fighting for?" She basically broke down the word, the meaning of it, and said, "I don't see." She, like, as white as she was, she dropped the word ER and all of that. She said, "I don't see you as this. So what are you fighting for?" She said, "If anything, they are that. So what are you fighting for?" She said, "Look what is on the line." And I had to recognize, oh shit, what am I fighting for? Your baseline is changing, Leo. You're about to change what you're fighting for through whatever this experience is. And it could be through the experience of a hater. Okay, this could be someone that is throwing intentional shade at you. Okay, this could be a Scorpio, an Aries. It doesn't necessarily have to be any of those. We also do have the fixed signs here with the world card. That's Saturnian energy, so that could be a Capricorn, but it could also be another Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius. What is it? Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn. Let's see, Spirit, close this up for Leo. I'm loving your story. So genuine and honest. Oh, thank you. Let's see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages for Leo. Close this up. What is it that Leo needs to know to help snap this message into reality? Thank you. Stay rooted and grounded. Stay rooted and grounded. Earth Guardian. See beyond your current situation. See beyond your current situation. And that's how you're able to stay rooted and grounded. Think about the trees, okay? I have to be honest with you that, listen, Linda, not all trees make it through the storm, okay? But those that are well-rooted, well-planted, flexible, those that are still those that still have vital life flowing through them, those that are able to go with the wind and don't meet the wind with rigidity, those are the ones that are still standing after the storm. And that is important for you to embody right now, Leo. I love you. Something about green as well. I'm in the Aries Saturn generation. All right. $125.05. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? Blessed for you on this earth. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Blessed you. Bless you too. I'm so blessed that you are here as well. Thank you so much. I'm not going to lie. I definitely put into the universe. I was like, please, God, only bring the positive vibrations to the chat. I need as much positive vibrations as possible. You know, because I'm human. Us tarot readers, we're human. We transmute energy too. So I was like, please don't bring no knuckleheads. So thank you, Lisa. I'm blessed that you jumped on here and said that. Thank you so much. She makes that yellow glow. Y'all so sweet. Pookie, they won't let us sister go in the right direction. You so silly. Look, I didn't timestamp Virgo and started reading the comments. I'll re-timestamp y'all Virgo. Or in other words, only the best outcome will come forward. That's right. That's right. See, Key, that's my problem with your drawing. You change the color aura of your glow. It's different. Your hair looks different. Even though you've worn ponytails before, everything changes. Baby, that's what happens when I be over here transmuting energy. It shows you how much I try my best to transmute energy. I probably try to transmute too much. I need to loosen the fuck up. You feel me? I need something to loosen me up. Like, let me storm spirit. I can only do it for so long. Oh shit, I be transmuting energy, y'all. I'm a human. I am human. I'm human. I gotta take some time off. I gotta deal with my own shit. If I don't deal with my own shit and I let my shit bottle up, what I've learned through life, honey, is when I let shit bottle up inside of me, the world suffers more than I do. So I have learned to stop allowing that to even happen, right? So I've got to process my own shit so that I can show up and be here for y'all. And when you transmute energy, shit, you shift frequencies. You shift. You look different in each frequency, right? Every glow is a different outfit. Tell them, Pookie, you ooze love and beauty. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all so sweet. Let me timestamp Virgo and move forward. But y'all have me up in here thinking y'all want to be my girlfriend. Just watching that on the playback, I need major help. You hear me? Let me see, Virgo. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? I hope you caught your pre-records. You definitely made it in on the pre-records. But let's jump in and see what the universe needs you to know right now. Guys, these are general messages. So just take what resonates and bless somebody else with the rest, okay? Miss Fox, you so silly. You so silly. Look, look, let me get Virgo. I'm gonna talk to you in Sagittarius' reading. Cause girl, people are so small minded. Let me see, Spirit. Show me what's going on with Virgo. Show me what's going on. Oh, the Queen of Swords. Could be a Libra, could be a Libra, could be a Virgo. What's going on? Yeah. Could be a Libra or a Virgo that you're dealing with. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, this person is coming. Ooh, my. Either you're dealing with a new person. Let me see. Hey, I like this. We got the Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands, the Judgment card, the Moon card, and the Chariot card. Hey, either you're about to cut away what is no longer serving you in order for you to take full advantage of a tangible opportunity, or someone is coming towards you, cutting straight through the fluff. There's no room for confusion, offering you the Ace of Pentacles. The opportunity is to move forward, okay? The opportunity is to move forward, and then what's on the other side is forward movement, victory, success. My favorite key word to associate with the Chariot is victory. Victory is mine. victory. Okay, I love it, especially when it's attached to the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is Sagittarius Mercury energy, and that is all about understanding and enjoying the journey to develop your complete bigger picture. The Eight of Wands and Mercury, you know, Mercury is about words, communication, and stuff like that, right? So when I think about the Eight of Wands energy, that's someone that writes a book that doesn't necessarily, they have an idea of where they want the book to end at, but they ain't sat down to form the whole points. No, this is someone that develops their chapters as they go. That's the way that the Eight of Wands energy, this person develops their chapters as they go. They allow them to build themselves. That's the Eight of Wands. And that's the opportunity, Virgo. This is nice. This someone is coming towards you, or you're going to grab it. I think someone is about to offer you an opportunity. If you want me to give you a personal reading, okay. Is that someone, possibly a Libra or a Virgo, is about to come your way and make some sort of solid offer that is going to move quickly and swiftly. And Spirit is saying that you may not have all of the details about the bigger picture. And that's the challenge. The Judgment here is in the challenging position, because the Queen of Swords needs to rise above her emotions in order to make a decision for the greater good, to move something along. Like, I like to think of the Queen of Swords as like a researcher, right? Maybe even a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And lawyers, what I've learned is, you know what I'm saying? And I had to go through family court with a lawyer. Baby, they don't really give a damn how emotional you are about it. Baby, is it in alignment with a rule that's in black and white? Okay? And I feel like that's the challenge for you, is that you're having a hard time looking at this opportunity without allowing some sort of sentiment to highlight. There's some sort of sentiment that's happening subconsciously that is causing you to highlight the cons of this situation instead of highlighting the pros. Does that make sense? I know it does if it's for you. So Spirit's advice to you is the Moon card, to get out of your comfort zone. Be willing to venture out, okay? Be willing to venture out. There could be a heavy Cancer. You could be affected by Cancer, because the Moon card is in your advice position. And then we got the Chariot, which is also Cancer energy. I don't know. There's something to do with Cancer. You're definitely moving towards Cancerian energy. So some of you all could have a North Node in Cancer. Some of you all could be the Ace of Swords. If this is a personal reading, you're probably moving towards your life purpose, which would be like you're moving towards your true calling, your North Node, what you're meant to embody and develop into in this lifetime. Let me see, Spirit. Show me how this Ace of Pentacles shows up for Virgo. How does this show up? How does this show up? The collaboration, a collaboration. It's definitely a collaboration with Judgment here in the challenging position. Some of you all, I cannot exclude that this is something from your past. Okay, with the Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, I can't necessarily say that this isn't like an old job, an old employer, not necessarily getting romance, but just take it as it resonates. This is a general free message. Can't necessarily exclude the fact that, as a matter of fact, if I was given a personal reading, I definitely say this is a return person. So this would definitely tell me that this is someone that you deal with more on a logical, practical basis. And but you and this person there is some sort of possible bad blood between the two of you all, okay? Or they don't see things the way you see it, and they're not so compassionate and understanding to your perspective as you are theirs. This person is coming to offer a very tangible opportunity to collaborate with this person. Try one more time. Let's give it another go. Okay. Spirit is saying you may not know exactly how this is going to turn out, even though you may know how it turned out in the past. And because you know how it turned out in the past and you don't have clarity on where you're exactly headed, you may be apprehensive. And Spirit is saying, face your fears, get out of your comfort zone, and just remember that whatever happened in the past, you were able to shake back. Not only were you able to shake back, this situation sees you valuable enough to come and offer the Ace of Pentacles in this moment. So don't necessarily close it off completely. Understood? Let me see, Spirit. What is this moon card trying to say? I got a personal reading today, actually 2 readings. This message about an opportunity came up. Oh, wow. Oh, my. This is a personal reading for somebody. Ace of Swords. What is the moon card? The Ace of Swords. Face your fears and anxiety and see the situation as truthfully see it as truthfully as possible. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like that subconsciously, like, I feel like that Spirit is, I want you to know, like, okay, so, you know, like if we get a new job or a new opportunity or something like that, or even fuck a new relationship, we try to put our best foot forward. And sometimes some of us, our concept of our best foot forward is really the concept of over giving and overcompensating. Something that for real, if we're disappointed, we're not even really gonna keep showing up like that, okay? Because I was giving you extra in the first damn place, right? So if I thought I was gonna be making $17 an hour when I walked in, and then you turn around and I'll get my first paycheck and it's only $10 an hour. Hey, Pookie Tookie, if you thought I was coming in here 5 minutes early, baby, I'm coming in 10 minutes late. The fuck do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there are certain things that we do at the beginning before we have a full understanding of what it is trying to offer us. So Spirit is wanting to caution you against that. Spirit is cautioning you against that. See this as truthful as it is, but don't close yourself off to it. Does that make sense? Hold on. Let me finish. Let me see. What is the Chariot? Because on the other side of this, there is victory. Like, even though I'm sitting here in your reading telling you that there is forward movement, bottom line, at the end of the day, this opportunity does offer forward movement. That I can assure you on that. 2 of Cups, yeah, I can assure you it does offer forward movement. The 7 of Cups, and honestly, there's more than one way to skin this cat. Damn, that's one of my daddy's sayings. Yeah, and Spirit is saying, like, because there is more than one way to move forward here, don't forget to take a second to check in with yourself and your higher self. And that way you know exactly which questions and what truths to speak when you need to speak it. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, the Queen of Swords, I also like to liken her to the person that goes to speed dating. Baby, you don't get that long to sit there at that table. So I really ain't worried about your favorite color and what your favorite meal is. She knows how to ask the questions that matter. And once she gets the answers, she doesn't try to form them into something that may make her happy. She accepts it for it just as it is and gets up and moves on to the next table if it's not what she wants to hear. So this could involve a Cancer, a Scorpio, could be a Libra, a Virgo. All right, Spirit, close this message out for my Virgo collective. What's up, China Ass? It's nice to see you too, Pooh. So we have Sun. Oh my goodness. To wrap it up, Virgo is Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. I have to be honest with you. Yes, stay rooted and grounded. Don't put too much expectation on this. Don't put I don't know, like, if you have other avenues that you are building or can continue to build, focus, like, don't lose focus on those, but don't close yourself off to this, especially if it can bring success and happiness. Spirit is saying open up and enjoy it. That's what I got for you, Virgo. Good luck and congratulations. What are y'all doing all that screaming for? No, it's not a matter of you stop it. I'm saying what's going on. Y'all out there fighting. Lord, let me handle these children, y'all. All right, y'all. They was out there fighting. Whew. Y'all come get y'all's internet niece and nephew, honey. Shit. Like, I do this thing, but Pookie took it. Dang. Oh, there's a butterfly right here, too. It's a smile with. Oh, there's a white one right there. I'm not even going to say what I was getting ready to say. There's too many natures, too many beautiful things. Actually, yes, I am, Spirit. Dang, how I do this and can't get bent over at the end of the night? Like, damn. Damn, Daniel. I fucking made some horrible choices in my life. That's okay. That's okay. It will all be better one day. Y'all know I ain't got no damn sense. What's up, y'all? Let's move into Libra. Let's move into Libra. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Libra? What's up, Miss Michelle? Let's jump in and see what the universe has for you today. Libra, these are general messages, so just take what resonates, okay? Don't try to force the shoe if it doesn't fit. Guys, if you do find yourself resonating, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Don't forget, we will do a collective message at the end if we have an adequate amount of thumbs up. But let's jump in. Spirit, show me what is the energy that Libra is currently facing, and where can I be of a friend for the Libra collective? How can I be a friend for my Libra collective? Spirit, show me clear, concise messages. Ooh, so we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. There's a situation you feel like it's a missed opportunity. You feel like it's left you out of the cold. You feel like that something is not seeing your, like, you just feel abandoned and left out in the cold about a situation, or you are abandoning and leaving a situation out in the cold. King of Swords. Oh, shit. Pookie, you cut somebody cut you off, or you cut somebody else off. I don't know. Six of Pentacles. It just had to be done, Kiana. All right, Libra, I hear you. Okay. Libra said enough is enough. It's the only way I can find my balance, Kiana. It's just whatever this is, it has thrown your balance off. And I do feel like that you have had to make a head over heart decision, or you will have to make a head over heart decision in an effort to cut someone off, or to see the purpose in this person cutting you off. Because you may feel like you're leaving someone out in the cold. Yeah, damn, the opportunity is like, so shit, you got to do what you got to do to go into this new cycle. Hey, Pookie. Hey, Pookie. What y'all got going on? Let me get these cards out here. Yeah. And look, the challenge is the Page of Cups. Your inner child trauma is the issue. You're unable to see the purpose in something ending, whether they're ending you or you're ending them, because it's awakening the Page of Cups. Inner trauma. That's your inner child. It's triggering that. Okay. This person could be acting immature. You could be acting immature. Just take it as it resonates. The Four of Wands. Focus on your stability. Focus on real deal shit. You got to focus on the Four of Wands. That's your structure. That's a solid foundation. No cracks, no nothing. That foundation has got to be solid and firm, and got to have four mighty powerful pillars. Four mighty powerful pillars in order to hold up whatever it is that you're desiring to build. And there is something that has not been acting as it's not supported on your foundation no more. And that's the truth. And that's the absolute truth. Could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, could be a Leo, could be a Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. Show me the opportunity here, Spirit. Show me the opportunity. You gotta do what's best for you gotta do what's best for your structure, your foundation, where it is that you're headed. You gotta make sure that you're laying a solid foundation for you. Other people may not be so focused about laying a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, Spirit. What's the World card? Oh shit, what's that? Temperance. The World card is Temperance, Pookie. The opportunity here is to close a cycle out, acquire some sort of internal balance, reestablish your peace. Hey, who am I talking to? Libra, somebody's out of your life for good. The cycle is officially closing up. Somebody's closing out. What is the Page of Cups? What is this triggering? Show me the Page of Cups. Why is it in the challenging position? Someone's out. Someone throws your equilibrium off. Something or someone. I must admit, it could be a something because there's no court cards on my board. There was a King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which alluded to possibly an Aquarius or a Capricorn or someone that you value their opinion and what they say, okay? But it doesn't necessarily have to be. What is being triggered here? I'm looking at a butterfly. Third party, not necessarily third party. This is social settings. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Magician. What is it triggering? When we're talking about the Three of Cups in the challenging position, it's either an unhealthy social life or being isolated from a previous social life. Okay, so you had some sort of social life, and then the Three of Cups in the reverse is isolation from that social life. So I do feel like that. I feel like that someone is being there is an okay. let's just say, for example, you was going through a breakup. Okay, you went through a breakup. And while you was going through this breakup, you met someone, this friend. They allowed you to have a place of belonging, a sense of understanding, and all of this good stuff. This person, this friendship, whatever this is, Ace of Cups, it came in as you were experiencing isolation from a previous social situation, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Whatever that Ace of Cups was that included you at that season of feeling isolated is now about to be left out in the cold. It's about to now be left out. And I feel like that what's being triggered is your identification with feeling isolated and left out. But Spirit is saying with your advice, you have to focus on your stability. You have to focus on your structure. What is what is good for the direction that you're headed in, Libra? I don't care. I don't care. When you could have played, you couldn't keep your hands off one another. And I told you about hitting her. Now stop. Stay in your room, lay down, take a nap so that you can reset. Y'all, I'm gonna took my TVs away. Yank it off the wall is what I'm gonna do next. I don't like when they hit each other, y'all. I don't like that. Anyways, let's look at this Four of Wands. The Ace of Wands. I have to be honest with you. There's opportunities that are opening up for you, but it's at the end of the day, whatever this situation is for you, it had its season, it had its purpose, but it does look like that it is acting as a hindrance. And I do feel like that the opportunity here is to once and for all finally close the situation up, close it up amicably. Walk towards this Queen of Pentacles, which is that of self-care. That is my self-care queen. Spirit is saying I need you to take a season of just focusing on yourself, finding and establishing your own internal balance, because this is the reward, a brand new beginning. And I don't know about y'all, but there was a reading back. I don't exactly remember who it was. I think it might have been Gemini. I can't remember. But I seen this on the split, and it made me feel like that I was about to talk about a brand new beginning. And that's exactly what we talked about. And they had the Ace of Cups come out. So some of you all may need to go back and read and listen to that reading. But I definitely feel like that there is something that you're having to walk away from so that you can spend a season of taking care of yourself, nurturing oneself, learning your value, understanding that people that walk away from you, people that aren't part of your social standing anymore, it's just because they're not a part of your social standing doesn't mean it's a knock on your character. It just means that you have evolved beyond that environment, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I feel like that's the message. This could involve Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Actually, I do want to do one thing. Show me what is on the other side. We do have the Ace of Swords. Spirit, what does the Ace of Swords represent on the other side of this? Eight of Cups, big time. Since then, I have no one. Deleted all my friends, numbers, isolated. Two of Pentacles. I feel like that on the other side of here, I feel like that you're able to see clear. I can see clearly now The rain is gone. You're able to cut off what is no longer serving you. There is this energy of where you have been a little rigid here in this energy because you've been because whatever this environment is, it prevented you from establishing some sort of internal balance. Without internal balance, you lack lubrication. Without lubrication, you turn things become rigid. Okay. So I do feel like that your flexibility, because of your ability to survive in this non-lubricated environment, you became very rigid. I do feel like that in this season of self-care, lubrication is about to get back flowing, and you're going to be able to be more flexible, and you're just going to see what is able to grow inside of that flexibility. But I have to be honest with you, you're definitely cutting something away. You're rising above and cutting away something that no longer serves you. And it's almost as if you're being given the opportunity to do it as amicably as possible. Okay. Let me get you one of these to close this up. Be the light. Yeah, be the light. And that says white witch. So, and then trust your higher forces. And that's what I'm saying. I do feel like that you can amicably close this situation up, but it will require you to, just kind of, oh damn, I'm looking at two butterflies and they're little bitty ones. And they're side by side. Y'all know that I got twins on the other side, Aiden and Alex, April 20th. Aww. They are. Then one just jumped and flew from a flower, and the other one did the exact same thing at the exact same time. Oh, that's also giving me the energies of jumping timelines. The butterfly, it had gathered all that it could. Oh my goodness, because butterflies, believe it or not, they pollinate too, right? So they land on flowers and they take the nectar. They benefit from that. So that flower, yeah, they just did it again. So you're being given an opportunity, confirmation. You're being given an opportunity to jump timelines, but you must understand that you've benefited all that you could from this environment, this situation. And just like that butterfly is happily getting what it needs and then going to the next flower with peace and ease, Spirit is asking you to release and allow yourself to go in peace and ease without keeping yourself in an unhealthy situation. I love you. Making that shift. That's right. All right, let's move on into Scorpio. Oh, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Where's the reset? I asked what I asked for, and you're doing everything against what I asked for. Either you can go and time out on the wall and make your legs hurt, or you can take a nap and reset. It's just that simple. Turn the lamp off now. Get the bed. You do not get to put your hands on it and then decide. Oh, Scorpio, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Is we at the 2 hour mark? We are. That's okay. I'm not in no rush today. I don't know what to tell y'all. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? Let's jump in and see what is it that the universe needs you to know right now. Scorpio, these are general messages. Ooh, we got the sun and the stars showing up for you. That's nice. So Scorpio, these are general messages. Just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Let's see. There is some sort of happiness that is trying to come in for you. But I did see the 7 of Wands after that powerful split. So I definitely feel like that something is going to require you to have some healthy boundaries up. And it is going to require you to have some faith here. You're going to have to hold back from becoming like, you're going to have to hold back from the urge to use less than honorable strategies. Take that and do whatever you want with it, okay? Let me see. Spirit, show me clear, concise messages. What is it that the Scorpio collective needs to know right now? Scorpio, there could be a Leo involved, but Scorpio, I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button as you guys are coming through, enjoying the show. It is greatly appreciated. There were twin butterflies that showed up at the end of Libra's reading, and I can see them. At first, they were right here in front of me, but now they have ventured out there, but they're still together. There's a bee here now. So there could be a Gemini or a Libra involved in your life. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on? The 9 of Wands. Resilient energy. Oof. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Tough read are we about to endure. 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Hermit, the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Star card, and there goes that Star card. See, I do feel like that there is happiness, some sort of wish fulfillment that is around, very, very close. It's closer than you recognize, okay? But it does require you to, that 7 of Wands, in the 7 of Wands energy, most of the times, especially in the deck that I'm using, there are 6 wands coming at one person, and that person in the card has their wand and they have 2 different shoes on, 2 different shoes. And the reason why they have 2 different shoes on is because even though I have to prepare for battle, one of the shoes is more like a dress shoe. I have faith that even though I have to be at battle and at war, I also have faith that I'm going to come through this battle. So you must be willing to you have to be prepared to navigate both realities. Yes, your real reality as well as the reality which you're trying to construct in the 7 of Wands, okay? So I do feel like that there is this resilient-like energy. I do feel like that you're coming through some sort of tough cycle, or you're about to embark on some sort of tough cycle. I feel like that the 10 of Swords is newly in your subconscious mind, and it is affecting, like you're having to make plans and you're having to move forward. And I do feel like that 10 of Swords is currently affecting your plans and therefore causing less than honorable strategy to possibly pop up because of the 3 of Swords. Because, well, whatever this situation is, it wounded you. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, and they get hurt. And this is the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So I just have to be honest. I'm not trying to make light of the pain. I do see the 10 of Swords is here. I do see there's a painful ending at float. I do see that there is some sort of betrayal that possibly could have taken place for you, Scorpio. But what Spirit is trying to tell you is that what you're not seeing, there is something that you're definitely not seeing. And Spirit is giving you the opportunity to go within, do some sort of introspection, because what you're not seeing in the way, like because of this pain, even in the 7 of Swords, you see the 2 of Swords is right here. He's only holding 5 swords. So there's some self-sabotage, right? And he's not seeing his 5 swords is broken up into 3 swords and 2 swords. The 3 of Swords pain, even though he is thinking that he's up to some good, being sly, sneaky, and all of this good shit, think he's getting over on someone over here. All the while he's making his decisions in pain. in pain, and he's unable to see that he's about to walk directly into what the Three of Swords, a repetitive cycle. You do ugly, ugly comes right back to you. And that's what's happening here. And so Spirit is ultimately trying to get you to shift the way that you're responding inside of this situation, so that you can see what you've not been seeing, so that you can see the role that you've been playing inside of something. Because your advice, well, it is the Queen of Swords, to rise above and to cut away what is no longer serving you. And I have to be honest with you, Leo, there is a deceptive strategy. There is a strategy that is based off of pain and hurt that is no longer serving you. And it does affect the way that you manifest and the way that you envision moving forward, okay? Yeah, the King of Swords, looky there. There's definitely a need to be honest with yourself. The Seven of Pentacles is that of self-evaluation. Be honest, do some sort of self-evaluation so that you can see how this pain is really not benefiting your strategy moving forward. Let me see, Spirit. Show me the Two of Swords. Show me exactly what it is that they're not seeing. That something was going to come to an end. Something was inevitable. It was inevitable for it to come to an end, for it to play out the way that it played out. Yeah, the white butterfly, indicative of transformation, okay? That something was inevitably going to end. It just didn't, the path was not sustainable. Whatever that was, the path was not sustainable, okay? And it could have a lot to do with either your what you do, your livelihood, like what you do for a living, or there could be some sort of what you have dedicated yourself to. This is your business, this is your career, this is your husband, this is your wife. There's something about that. There's something about that pathway that the way that it was constructed, it was inevitable for it to come to an end because of the path was just not sustainable. Yeah, it could be a person. And it does look like that the person could walk away with some sort of pentacle. Let me see. What is the Hermit energy? The Hermit is the opportunity spirit. What does this mean for Scorpio? The Knight of Wands. All right, Scorpio. Listen, Linda, listen. Don't be mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger, because I am just that, and I am just the messenger, Pookie. But I have to be honest with you. Y'all rewind that car. Y'all rewind it. This Knight of Wands, it landed like that. I seen it hit my desk in reverse, so I knew I needed to pick it up this way. But that Knight of Wands is definitely telling me the Hermit card is introspecting, seeking your higher self, okay? Some of y'all, there could have been some reckless behavior that has played into this. That there could have been some reckless behavior that played into this pathway not being sustainable. Okay, I had to be honest with you. And with the Two of Swords to the Death card is Scorpio energy. So there is something about oneself that you weren't willing to see. And Spirit is saying, well, now that this is the reality, what I want you to see is how that reckless behavior played into this pathway no longer being sustainable over time. Because the challenge is I do feel like that there was like the King of Wands. There could be a Leo or a Virgo. I'm sorry, a Leo or a Cancer that is showing as a challenge here. And we'll look at that aspect. But in efforts for all growth, the King of Wands in the reverse or in a challenging position is a weak leader. And the reason he is a weak leader is because he's not willing to see the resources that are around him if they don't look flashy. If they don't look the way that he wants them to be, he doesn't see the benefit in it. He doesn't see it as useful. And that's what makes him a weak leader in the reverse. So I'm not calling you a weak leader, Scorpio, but I am saying that the vision at which this path was envisioned with was not sustainable because there were resources that were not taken into account. Because the resources that were being taken into account were that of pain. Meaning, I'm just for instance, it's just the example that's coming to mind. I ain't never gonna date another person that looks like that because the last person that looked like that did this to me, or something like that. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it's something of that mentality that is causing you not to see your resources. Let me see, what's the Queen of Swords? Because this is your advice. Cutaway was the dang. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. And it's the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let me go on it so y'all don't think I'm being real tough. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So it could be a mirrored image that we're like a mirrored situation that we're talking about, which is why you may be able to say, nah, Kiana, that's them. And it may, and I'm not denying the fact that it may be them. But I am saying in an effort to grow and evolve, let's just play with the idea that maybe both you and the Scorpio and the person that Scorpio need to look at it from this perspective. And let me personalize it for you so you don't feel attacked. Well, I have 2 children, okay? And they have 2 different fathers. And well, both their fathers share one continent, but they're from different countries, right? And well, the last one put me through a whirlwind. And his very, African men can be very masculine and very dominating, right? And sometimes they have a very unhealthy way of displaying this behavior. Well, my number 2 has a very unhealthy way of displaying this behavior. So I have to be honest with you. In all honesty, he kind of made me swear off African men. That doesn't mean that I don't like African men because I still find them to be very attractive. You hear me? But he definitely shifted me in not making me be open to dating that area of men anymore. Spirit is saying that there is some sort of contact. I'm not saying that this is my reading, but I'm just saying if this was my reading, it would be like maybe your husband might be an African, but they may just be they may have a different mentality. So you may have to open yourself up to something that you have necessarily closed it off because you have closed it off due to a generalization. Does that make sense? If it's your message, I know it does. Because what's on the other side is healing. It is a wish fulfillment, optimism. And the King of Swords, if you can make a head over heart decision and cut away that emotional mindset, well, it takes you to the Chariot. You're able to have victory and success, overcoming obstacles, right? Clarify the star card, Spirit, for what's on the other side. 8 of Cups, big time. Yeah, there's definitely this energy of the collective having to identify the emotional burdens that are holding you back from being authentically yourself. Yes, that is big time. You can keep pointing that out, but that's definitely going to be highlighted here. Wow, looky there. Big boss, big energy, whether that be you or where you're going. So there, for some of you all, you are holding on to a situation for a false sense of empowerment, and you're about to be walking into your true empowerment, your true sense of emperor. Okay, really your true sense of power, embodiment, your true possessions of what's divinely your birthright. But others of you all, you're actually leaving behind something that you thought would be your happily ever after, and you're walking into your divine counterpart. That's beautiful energy. All right, Spirit, let me see. But you wasn't available for this divine counterpart until you were able to address and really do the introspection on this reckless behavior. Because, baby, ain't no divine counterpart going to deal with no reckless behavior like this. So Spirit is saying what you was building was inevitable. It was always destined to come to an end because it was meant to trigger and highlight reckless behavior inside of you, because that reckless behavior was not allowing you to either maturate into your divine masculine, or it was holding you back and blocking you off from your divine masculine. Somebody ain't ready for that message, but at least one of y'all are. Spirit, close this up. What else is it that Scorpio needs to know in order to receive this message fully? Hermit, and that's literally in the opportunity here. Wow, this is a powerful message. Retreat and recharge. Retreat, recharge. Take a true account of where you possibly showed up with a reckless mindset or with reckless behaviors, whatever it is for you. No judgment zone, especially in Hermit, because it's just you and your divine, right? Damn, look what keeps showing up. Stay rooted and grounded. You got this, Scorpio. There could be an Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio involved here. Take it as it resonates. Saggy. Hello, Phoenix. How are you? I'm a Virgo and your energy is amazing. Oh, thank you, the goddess Virgo queen. Why am I always feeling like the divine masculine in my relationships and the men are super receptive in yin? Well, because the universe is showing you just how out of balance your own divine masculine and feminine energy is within you, because your divine masculine is so overexerted, it doesn't know how to attract up. Like, masculine does not attract masculine, honey. Okay. Not energy wise. So if you're always attracting feminine men, well, then I can promise you your feminine energy internally is out of balance and does not have a safe place to be. So you're attracting what you need. And you're probably, honestly, because you need it so much, your body is really rejecting what it is that you need. Because if you bring your feminine into balance, well, then your divine masculine is going to have to dial it back a notch. And I'm going to tell you what, most masculine energy does not easily back off. Okay. So if you're a feminine person, and I would assume you are for you to be saying what you're saying to me, if you're genetically a feminine person and you're into genetically masculine people, I'd almost guarantee there's a power struggle there, because you're attracting feminine people, overexerting your masculinity, and then wondering why your feminine energy is deprived and neglected, because you're not creating an environment that allows your feminine energy to be received. I hope that makes sense for you. If not, book a reading. I got you, Pooh. Let's move on to Sagittarius. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? Spill the tea, Tarot 101. Saggy gang in the house. Let's see, Sagittarius. What is it that you need to know at this time? What is it that you need to know at this time? Sag, these are general messages, but you know this, man. So just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button. It is absolutely greatly appreciated that you all energetically exchange with me, but without too much, let's see. Spirit, tap me in for Sag. How can I show up and be a friend to the Sagittarian collective right now? What is it that they need? Where is it that the Sagittarian collective needs a friend at? Where is it that the Sag needs a friend at? Nine of Wands. Damn, somebody just had it. Scorpio, I think, just had that. Can be speaking to someone that's a Sagittarius, Scorpio cusper, not necessarily needing to gain a different perspective. Sagittarius, you're needing to gain a different perspective before proceeding forward. Let's see what's going on here. The Empress. Oh, Pookie Tookie. Okay. I like this. Ace of Wands. I love this. The Magician. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Here we got another personal reading. Hey, I like this. I might have to start taking more time off. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Death card, and the Six of Wands. Some sort of partnership is undergoing some sort of major transformation. Whether this be your soul family, like your friend group, the type of friends that you deal with is going through a major transformation, Sagittarius. Or there is a partnership that is going from, there is definitely some sort of transformation that is going on within a partnership that allows for you to have the victory in the success that you've been looking for. So there is a need to gain a different perspective before proceeding forward. And the reason you're needing to gain a different perspective before proceeding forward, well, because the perspective that you have right now, it does not align to you seeing yourself as the Empress. I don't give a damn what you say. Now, Kiana, I know I'm the Empress. Kiki, I know I'm the Empress. Spirit is saying, no, they don't, Kiana. They don't have the idea, the real concept of the Empress, because that's what's happening here. Before, like Spirit is saying, I need you to gain a different perspective before proceeding forward. I do feel like that this is all about you being resilient, not giving up, pushing forward. But you must understand your worth. You must see yourself as the true Empress. You must, okay, so I have to be honest with you. Baby, the Empress, I'm sorry. I know this is just probably goes against a lot of tarot readers, but baby, the Empress could go down to a fucking penny and not panic. The fuck you mean? You know why? Because she's abundant. She's fertile. She knows how to make something out of nothing and doesn't have to chase after something to make it into, like, she ain't got to chase after a goddamn thing to make it into something. Everything that she needs naturally comes to her. So for real, if the Empress is a real Empress, can watch the universe wash it away and not truly panic. Because the Empress is that anything that grows comes from the Empress, period. Hey, Pookie, what did he say? What did Tupac say? I came from her. And where you come from. Everything that you need comes from the Empress energy. So the Empress does not panic if it appears like she doesn't have something, because if it appears like she doesn't have something, she already knows she's looking in the wrong motherfucking direction. What do you mean? You better wake up. You better wake up, because your challenge here is the Magician. Your challenge is the Magician. What's that mean, Kiana? That means that you have the tendency to play yourself small, Pookie Tookie. You have the tendency to play yourself small. That's what it means. And that's the challenge, is that you need to take a second. Stop moving forward. Because I don't think you necessarily are seeing your worth. And because you are not seeing your worth, you are wasting. You are just busting at the seams. You're just wasting. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, I need you to see your worth so that you know how to dress your worth. So that you know how to present your worth. You understand what I'm saying to you? And Spirit, your advice is the Page of Wands. Begin to be adventurous. You understand what I'm saying? Explore. It's time to explore. There is a difference in exploring and chasing. Understood? Oh shit, that was an orange drop top that just rolled back. It was nice too. And it was a chocolate man in there. Let me stop. Anyways, when we go explore. Explore. My eyes explored upon that chocolate man in a nice car. But that does not mean that I'm getting ready to get up and go out here and move this entire reading to outside and hope that motherfucker ride by again, because Pookie, it ain't that serious. You understand? You understand? Explore versus chase. But Spirit does want you to explore. Spirit wants you to open up to receive new things. And what's on the other side is, well, you actually get to see yourself. You get to see your worth. You get to see how people pour into you differently. Why do they play themselves small? Help me understand this. Yeah, I decided to face my fears by taking a risk. I know that's right. What's up, young gay? That was me. That was you. What you mean? Amen. LOL. What you talking about? Settling. Ain't no settling. She can watch it wash away because she's prepared for the new. She stayed ready, so she don't have to get ready. That was a word I needed. Cool. I'm glad you grabbed it then, Pookie. Let me see, Spirit. Clarify this magician here. The Three of Cups. Yeah, I definitely want you to know. I gotta be honest with you. Some of y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all taking crumbs. Is this a personal, Spirit? You're definitely taking crumbs, okay? But like, let me just say this before you can say that, like you can acknowledge the fact that you're taking crumbs, and just there's something about this energy of not feeling like you got to become a master. Some of y'all Sagittarians need to go watch that member reading that I just did today, because just because you acknowledge that you've been taking crumbs, it doesn't mean that you immediately start expecting the whole fucking cookie. I'm not saying don't go for the whole cookie. But what I am saying is, if you only been eating crumbs and then you go straight to try to eat the whole fucking cookie, maybe your stomach is probably going to get upset. So it's okay. You want more than the crumbs you've been getting, and you deserve more than the crumbs that you've been getting. But don't go out here and get too zealous and get too much of the big head. You might upset your tummy. You might get upset. You might not have the outcome you expect. Does that make sense? But it's definitely leading you to the Ten of Pentacles if you're worried about that, which is stability, longevity. What's the Ace of Swords? Just these few words have lifted my feelings today. Good, yes. Too much at once. Gotta ease into it. Tell them, Pookie, is it a certain mushroom y'all like? I got the white ones. What you talking about, Pookie? Hey, I almost want to twerk and I don't even know how to dance. What's the Ace of Swords? The Ten of Pentacles. Hey, what did I just tell y'all? It takes you to the Ten of Pentacles. It takes you to longevity. That's what I just told you, right? Spirit said, because she knows what she's talking about. Let me toot her horn just a little bit. But it does require you to get out of your comfort zone. It does require you to embrace the unknown. This could involve a Libra, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Gemini. Let me see, Spirit. Show me what it is show me what else Sag needs to know that I missed out to close this out. Season them, KC. LOL. Make it your own. Oh, like how do we cook it? Okay, how do we cook them? Okay. What's up, Tanisha Wisdom? One love to you too, my love. It's giving Pisces. Hey, Ashley. Let me see, Spirit. Close this message out for my lovely Sagittarian Ninth House Collective. We got winter. Take care of your needs. Hey. Is Kiki tapped in today? Hey. Trust in the higher force. Hey, I was tapped for that message. That was definitely a personal part for me and you both, honey Pookie. But Spirit is definitely saying, like, there's a need to take a pause and reflect before moving forward, so that you can really take care of your own needs, see your worth, see what you're bringing to the table, so that you're not discrediting yourself and then getting upset that you're being taken for granted. All right. That's what I got for you, Sag. I absolutely love you. I hope this message is able to bring you some guidance and clarity. This was nice. Set your sights higher. I love it. I love it. I love it. Set your sights higher. Look, what I just tell you, you wasn't seeing your worth. You were shortchanging yourself. It's time to set your sights higher, okay? I love you. You'd be a great teacher. Oh, thank you. I am a teacher, though. Tap it like it's a tap dance show. I know that's right. Thank you, Spirit. I don't even want you to think I'm getting a big hit. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your vessel. All right, y'all. We winding down. I already know we got the thumbs up for the collective message. And I ain't even looked not once. I just don't even feel the need to look. I just know that this message has been nice. Like, just these readings have been coming through crystal clear. So I'll definitely probably do a collective message at the end. I'm thinking about doing a love message at the end for the collective. You all let me know if y'all have any suggestions. You're more than welcome to drop them in the chat, okay? But let's see, Spirit, let's move forward to Capricorn. I've been on a self journey and Source has been on point always. I need a shaman around in the astro. Got a new spirit animal last time. I know that's right. Casey, appreciate the advice, y'all. I love this chat. I know this chat is the bomb. I love watching it on playback. Young Yak, listen, that yellow got you in high spirits today, and I love it. Thank you so much. It does. You're right. Thanks, Pookie. You're welcome, Pookie. From Jamaica. Ooh, I know that's right. Because Kiki, you know better than to look this good, my friend. Oh, y'all so sweet. Thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Make me blush then. Okay, I love this message, Kiki. And I see Saggy. Love some chocolate, especially if it comes, honey. Honey. All right, look, Miss Fox, she like making me act a donkey on this internet. Let's move on to Capricorn. I love you, Sag. I'll see y'all later too. I will be live for Sag later. And guys, my Sagittarius readings, if you just resonate with my style, Sagittarius readings 9 times out of 10 have a message for you because I do consider myself a 9th house reader. Okay, but let's move on to Capricorn. Oh, damn, it's 32:20. I don't know why I seen 40. As a little baby butterfly, just one though. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. What is it that Capricorn needs to know right now? What is it that Capricorn needs to know right now, Spirit? Tap me in for the Capricorn Collective. How can I be of a friend for the Capricorn Collective? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Capricorn? Guys, these are general messages, but you know this. So just take what resonates and bless someone else. I do ask that you smash that thumbs up button. If you find yourself resonating, Capricorn, it's greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. All right, Capricorn. So we have the 9 of Swords showing face for you. So some anxiety, fears, sleepless nights. Some of you all could not be sleeping good at night right now. Let's see what's going on here. The page of one. Ooh, got a lot of anxiety. There could be some sort of message that came in. It is meant to be good news, but it looks like that it stirred a little bit of anxiety in you, or you just anxious about finally receiving some, like you're waiting for some news and you're anxious about it. Let me see what's going on here. The 10 of Wands. The High Priestess. Listen, hey, Capricorn, listen. No matter what other message comes out right now, I want you to know that if you were to utilize the witching hour between 3, for me, I like to wake up between 3 and 5. I think that you would be able to see things a lot more clearly. Whereas you may be trying to process things at nighttime before you go to sleep. Spirit is saying empty yourself at night and then wake up early in the morning so that you can dress it. I want you to know that your intuition is on fleek right now, and it's probably happening right around, like, definitely happening between 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, like before 5 o'clock in the morning, it's definitely on point. I want you to know that. So if you're waking up or having a hard time sleeping at night, don't fight it, don't resist it, don't get upset with it. Take that time to kind of sit with yourself. And I myself, if you're not really good at meditating or you're kind of new to the meditating world, Capricorn, I would encourage you not to focus so much on silencing the thoughts. I would allow the thoughts to have a space. So if the thought comes to your mind, give that thought some respect. Just don't get lost in it. And when the next one comes in, allow it to flow freely. Okay. But I definitely have you having a lot on your mind, and it has a lot to do with you not allowing yourself to process your thoughts. Okay. And your intuition is on fleek. And the reason why you're not sleeping so much is because, well, your intuition is trying to tell you something, but it's having to get through so many unprocessed thoughts. Does that make sense? The Ace of Swords is not out here, but somebody needs to know that is affected by Capricorn. The Eight of Pentacles, absolutely, especially if you fucking read tarot. Yep. So I feel like, okay, so listen, not every Capricorn is a tarot reader, okay? Not every Capricorn is a tarot reader, and I'm not even trying to force you to go that direction. Some of you all, it's just your intuitive knowing, okay? There are some downloads that are trying to come into you, but they're getting mixed up in the frequency of unprocessed thoughts. The burdens and the responsibilities of your mundane life are overtaking your mental space and not allowing you to receive your downloads, and therefore your downloads are actually trying to move you onto calmer waters. Some of you all is trying to develop your financial base. Do you hear me? Some of y'all are trying to, okay, so personal message just for those of you all that dibble and dabble in tarot that is affected by Capricorn. Some of you all are not able to, it's like, okay, so some of you all may be able to look at the cards and receive the message, but when it comes time to actually deliver the message, you don't know how to deliver it. And it is because in order to get it to come out of your mouth, once you make sense of it in your mind, it has to work its way through your logic. Okay, it has to work its way through your logic. And I do feel like that there are some unprocessed wounds. There are some unprocessed wounds that you have that's affecting the way that you're delivering your message. It's definitely affecting the way that you deliver your message. So if you can just spend some time with yourself and allow your thoughts to come through, you'll be able to deliver your tarot readings a little bit more clearly, okay? Others of you all, it's just you're unable to see the path forward. You're unable to see the path forward because of all of your burdens and responsibilities. Spirit is saying you're allowing your logic and reason of these responsibilities to cloud out your intuitive knowing. Therefore, you're living in the past. You're making decisions based off of past results. And Spirit is saying it's time to stop doing that. If you can, what's on the other side is you're actually able to see your vision open up a little bit more. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Loving these messages. You're speaking to my soul. Oh, good. Let me see, Spirit. Show me the Six of Swords. King of Cups. You're definitely, some of you all are possibly having to move away from a King of Cups, a person, an emotionally manipulative SOB at the very fucking least, okay? Like you're having to move away from this person, okay? But moving away from this person triggers you to have a lot of burdens in response, like it triggers you to have a lot of responsibilities to move away from this person. And Spirit is saying that because of that awareness, you're not necessarily making you're not willing to make the necessary compromises with this person that need to be made. And it is because of the awareness of like, yeah, shit, why would I make it easy right now? Or why would I do that right now when knowing that when I leave this situation, like I'm going to have the kids all the time. I'm going to be responsible all the time. I'm not going to be able to get no day night or their help. They're just not going to be helping. Spirit is saying, hey, let me work that detail out for you right now in this present moment, how can you show up and make the necessary compromises that allow you to move away from this situation? Okay. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Because what's on the other side, for those of y'all it is that you leaving a manipulative SOB behind. What's on the other side is where somebody that, hey, baby, hey, baby. Let me just say that when they go camping, they don't need a fire starter kit, okay? They know how to rub some shit together and make some shit happen. And that's why that message said, you don't worry about that. Let the divine worry about those details. Just do what you need to do in the present moment, because on the back end, shit getting ready to look nice for you. Watch. My aunt would say, mark my word. Her first daughter is on the cusp of Capricorn and Sag. Kiki said, just watch. Kiki said, just watch. The Ace of Cups. Like, if it's a person that you're having to leave behind, that puts a lot, like in leaving this situation behind, puts a lot of burdens and responsibility on you. But in order to amicably leave that situation in the past, you have to make some sort of compromise on the front end. And you just feel like why would I even fucking do that? It don't even seem fair. It makes me feel like I'm taking the shitty end of the stick. Spirit said, hey, take it now. Because, baby, what it ain't, it's not the shitty end of the stick. Okay? It's just that the opening is narrow. And they're not ready for that analogy. Don't you do it to them. The entry is narrow. That's it. But once you make it through, once the head make it through, it's nothing but pleasure from her. Do you understand me? So somebody may think that they're fucking you, but oh my gosh, the result of it brings you nothing but sheer pleasure. What do you mean? Oh my God. So I do see that there's a lot of anxiety around this, but Spirit is saying that you are ultimately moving on to calmer waters, and that whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking to help you handle the Ten of Wands moving forward, it comes in quicker than you recognize. Okay, Capricorn? This storyline could involve a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Leo, a Cancer, Taurus, Gemini. I thought you was taking a nap. You ain't took no nap. You ain't been asleep. Close this up for Capricorn, Spirit. Close this up for Capricorn, please. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess. And that's crazy because that's actually in your opportunity. I feel like I'm talking to someone that is about to have some sort of deep spiritual intuitive awakening. High Priest, harness your mystic powers. So, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Something is working, like something is already in the works for you. Some of you all could be finding out you're pregnant. But that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I hope these messages are able to offer you some guidance and clarity. That was a moment with those two cards. Which ones? Which ones was it? Yes. And you can take it on because I don't want you to make a mess all over the floor. Understood? Thank you. All right, y'all. We can move in for Aquarius. You can have you can have 2 chocolate Oreos. I just love the Ace of Cups with the page. Yeah, nah, for real. I know that's right. Ayana, can you plug the deep fryer up for mom, please? But just be careful. All right, Aquarius, let's tap in. Did I change the banner? I did. 240. Let's do 245. Thank you. All right, Aquarius. I know Pisces is like, I waited all this time, but after Aquarius, I'm going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to drop some food in the deep fryer, okay? But let me see. It's warming up, Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. Spirit, show me clear, concise messages. What is it that the Aquarius collective needs to be made aware of at this time? What is it that the Aquarius collective needs to be made aware of at this time? Aquarius, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? I have a good feeling about Aquarius's read. Butterflies in my stomach. I know that's right. Let's see, Spirit. What is it? How is it that I can show up and be a friend for Aquarius? Thank you. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit is saying take these for the spread. So the Nine of Pentacles is coming out. We also have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is all for you. This is all for you. Then a 99 can be significant. I definitely feel like that you're leaving something behind. I do feel like that you're being encouraged to have faith. What's on the other side, where you're headed, is this energy of resilience, okay? But I feel like that what's going on is the Nine of Pentacles for me as a reader is about pre-Empress energy. But with the cards that are out here, I must admit that the Nine of Pentacles, when in the reverse, it can also signify that of codependency because your lack of recognizing who you are, okay? And I could be speaking to someone that resonated with Sagittarius' reading, okay? You just have to take it as it resonates. But the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. And I definitely feel like that you're being encouraged to take a pause in an effort to reestablish a sense of yourself so that you can become more charismatic, more confident in who you are. Okay? The challenge here, don't shoot the messenger, Aquarius. The challenge here is the Ace of Wands. I do have you going after fleeting opportunities as a sense of instant gratification. Okay. The Ace of Wands in the challenging position is definitely telling me that if a situation presents itself, I don't know, let's just knock the fuck off of it. Okay. Let's just knock the sugar off and keep it raw. You'll sit here and tell me that you're elevating and you want more than this. And then the moment that someone attached to you passionately or that's no good for you, you'll settle for it. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands in the challenging position is telling me that, sometimes that X can come back around and knock you down one good time. And it does, and you think that it's not throwing you off your balance, and it is throwing you off your balance. It's like you'll get yourself into this pre-Empress mindset, and then this trigger or this thing from the past shows back up, and just because the direction you're headed in is not giving you that instant spark of passion or that instant fire or whatever it is that this situation offers, when it comes back around, you'll latch onto it, and it does throw your equilibrium off. Spirit is saying that it does throw your equilibrium off. So your advice is the Six of Swords. Hey, baby, you're going to have to make the decision. Jump in that boat and leave that other stuff behind. You have to leave that other stuff behind because it's just making things too heavy for the direction in which you're headed in, okay? And it just ripples the waters. So you're definitely headed to a place of calm. And every time you get in that direction, there is something that you're passionate about that you constantly like, well, maybe now that I'm in this state of mind, maybe I'll give it a try now. And then you have to start all over again or something like that. They always end up hurting you the worst way. These exes is definitely in this interest. It is best for you to make the final decision to become independent and go in the direction of your emotional fulfillment. And does that mean that you might have to leave the pipe or the wop behind? It look like you do. I gotta be honest. Somebody just gonna have to flat out hop up off of it one last time and let that be the last time for good. What's the Six of Swords? Y'all, I really do appreciate you all smashing that thumbs up button. Yeah, you got anxiety about it too. Y'all, I gotta go. Let me go. Y'all, this woman, she's pregnant. I know she's hungry because she's not just in the best season of her life. And I have watched her as long as I could, y'all. I have watched her as long as I could. She's standing up. You can see her getting uncomfortable. I at least want to take her something to eat, okay? Just give me a second. Okay, y'all, I sent my babies over with the plate. I made the plate of food, but I sent it over with them. So there's definitely something with 9 here. We have 3 9s on the board. Oh no, we have all 4 9s. Aquarius, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. I came out here for you. Um, so there's definitely something significant with 9s here, okay? There's definitely something significant with 9s here. But I definitely feel like that this is you. It's just I don't know. I do feel like that there's a lot of anxiety about what's to come when you navigate away from this situation, but that's just not something for you to worry yourself with. I have to be honest with you. Let me see. What's the 9 of? I just feel like that, it's not going to be easy to walk away from something and leave something behind. It's not going to be, yeah, the moon card. It's not going to be easy. And that's just more energy of having to face your fears and your anxiety. And I'm not here to tell you that it's going to be easy, but I am here to tell you that what you need to know right now is that there is a situation that you are passionately, energetically attached to, or that you energetically deal with, that spirit is telling you you're going to have to detach from once and for all in an effort to really develop and grow into your full potential. In order for you to tap into your Nine of Pentacles and your emotional fulfillment, you are going to have to walk away from a situation that tends to come around just as it's like it is a situation that you have become kind of codependent on. But it's like when you all, it's a situation that there's a very toxic cycle. With all of these nines coming here, there's been more than one opportunity to close this cycle out. But it does look like that once and for all, this cycle isn't, it'll be done by the end of this year. Okay. It'll be done by the end of this year. And that's my prediction on it. And that's whether you like it or not, because I do feel like that once you, it's like you'll get yourself to a level where you feel like you are distancing and becoming independent of this situation. And then all of a sudden, this person or this situation will creep back up. But it does look like that for like, in order for you to finally, you're headed towards your 10th pentacle. But in order to get that 10th pentacle, you do have to navigate away from this situation once and for all. Let me stop repeating myself. Close this message out for Aquarius. What's up, Easy Baby? What's up, y'all? What's up, ETC? What's up? I didn't even see you. It was a whole 10 minutes ago. But what's up, Pookie? Let me see, Spirit. Close this message out for Aquarius. Close this message out for Aquarius, Spirit. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So this, whatever it is that you're facing right now, Aquarius, it is teaching you a spiritual lesson about yourself. View this as a spiritual teacher. View this experience as the best teacher possible. Like nobody else could have taught you this lesson better than this experience. And for that, this experience is worth it. That's what I got for you. Yeah, and look, Stargazer, and it's all meant to get you to set your sights higher. Stop settling. All right, last but not least, Pisces. What's up? Let me see what y'all got going on over here in the, what's going on the back end? Oh yeah, I knew y'all was doing y'all's thing. I knew y'all was doing y'all's thing. I knew y'all was. I felt it in the bottom of my soul. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Pisces? Let's jump in for you. My nose is itching too. It's been itching real thick on this back end. 2:57. Damn, we almost been 3 hours. That's okay. Shit, we knew we wasn't in no rush. All right. Spirit, please tap me in for Pisces. What is it that the Piscean collective needs to know right now? What is it that you need the Piscean collective to know right now? Oh shit, Pisces, these is general messages. So just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Whew, we got the Empress. I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button if you find yourself resonating or just enjoying the storyline. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Pisces, either we got Empress energy, you stepping into Empress energy, you about to find out you pregnant, or there's something to do with mother energy. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, incoming opportunity to receive some sort of abundance is what I'm feeling. Yeah, this isn't what you need to know is that this is the time for you to start to see yourself as the motherfucking prize. That's what you need to know, Pisces. You are, the situation showing up as the Hermit energy. There is definitely a need to take a second, pause, retreat, and really begin to, one, recharge yourself, take care of yourself, pour into your own cup, recognize what you're bringing to the table. When I see the Empress and the Hermit energy, this is telling me that someone needs to pull back their energy from a situation that is taking your energy for granted so that you can see what happens to that situation when you're not involved. Because obviously that situation is not giving you your flowers or acknowledgement. So Spirit is saying it's time to withdraw from this situation, put this into your own cup, and you'll be able to visibly see what you're bringing to that connection and why you're overgiven into that connection. So this could involve a Virgo, a Libra, a Taurus. Hey, Pookie Tuke. Hey, yeah. The opportunity associated with that, shit, a brand new beginning. Because I have to be honest with you, Pisces, you are nurturing a situation that don't know your worth and they don't ever intend on showing you your worth. So why do you keep on looking to I'm getting head chills. So why do you keep on looking to that situation to receive your validation? It ain't never gonna give it to you. The only validation you're gonna receive from that situation is when you see what happens to that situation when you pull your energy back. See, the challenge is you're okay with ramming your head into this wall because, well, Kiana, no, I promise you, they're gonna get it one day. No, they're not. No, they're not. Your advice is to close that shit up. I got a bull ramming their head into a wall. If you close that shit up and you follow the advice, there's a brand new adventure. It does. It opens you up to a brand new adventure. Does it require you to take it on from an adventurous learner's mindset? Yes. Are you experienced in this new cycle? No. But it is tangible. It's fulfilling. The new opportunity knows your worth. The new opportunity knows your worth. And it's definitely incoming. But you do have to, it's a Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely an incoming offer, but you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And there's a situation that you're holding on to that, baby, you should have folded a long fucking time ago. Yep. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, we got comments over there. What's up, y'all? Hey, Rich M. What's up, Pookie? How are you? This live was amazing. Wishing you all the best, Kiki. Love you all. See you all. Thank you so much, King of Cups. Thank you so much. This is definitely, I will say this, it is going to require you to, is this Ace of Pentacles going to bring about some fears and anxiety? Yes. But it does move you on to a place of calm. It does move you on to a place of calm. It moves you away from it puts it, if you take this opportunity, it definitely puts a permanent end to this conflict. There's definitely some sort of tit for tat, power struggle, self-sabotaging behavior that is coming to an end. This new opportunity allows for you to see how that's been holding you back. It does move you on to calmer waters, but it also brings about anxieties. 99 is here again. What's the World card? Got to go now. Yeah, the World card. You can't, the World card is clarified by the Tower card. This closing this out is inevitable, but I do feel like that right now in this current energy, you're in control. With the World card, I do feel that you have the control over the way that this is closed out. But what you don't have control over is that this is going to end one way or another, because the universe is trying to give you a more stable, solid foundation, and this one is not. This one is faulty. And so the World card clarified by the Tower, this Tower is inevitable. You get the choice to blow it up, or there will be a universal energy come through to clear this level, to level this out, to clear this out, so that you can begin to construct a more balanced one that you're more divinely in alignment for, okay? The Page of Wands. Yeah, look, the Page of Wands is the Six of Swords. Some of you all could be actually moving, you could be moving locations. You could be put in some sort of body of water between you in your old location or you in your last love. There's definitely this energy of going into a brand new beginning. Okay. And for some of you all, you do it, it's not a small beginning. It's like from one state to the next. Some of you all, you're literally changing continents. So it'll just be, you'll just have to take that as it resonates. This could involve a Scorpio, an Aries, a Virgo, a Libra, a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. All right, Spirit, what are the closing messages here for Pisces? What are the closing? Thank you, Spirit. Dream and journey. Yeah, I got a lot of you all that are about to embark on some sort of journey, and it does require travel here. And I do feel like that there's a situation. Yes. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all are about to grow something beautiful, something beautiful, something bountiful, and it is going to yield a big harvest. Okay. But it does look like it does require a location change. It requires either a location change, an environment change, whether it be from leaving one relationship and going to the next. Either way it goes, what you're leaving behind is come to a point where they no longer value you and what you bring to that situation. And so Spirit is ultimately moving you away from that, whether you like it or not. So Spirit is saying it's time to shift your perspective and shed this old skin so that you can get some sort, so that you can move. Look, it says be devoted and committed. Move in a new direction. Baby, I just can't make this shit up. I would really have no desire to make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all too much to feed y'all bullshit, but that's what I got for you. If y'all were fighting again when y'all didn't even take a nap, we're going to have an issue as soon as I get done with this collective message. Am I understood? Okay. All right, let's move into the collective message. Collective. I'll let this deck decide what is it that the collective message needs to be about. Okay, and then we'll do the all signs, their signs. Ooh, excuse me. Confirmation 307. All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on, collective? Let's jump in and see what type of collective message we need right now. What type of collective message is it that what is it that the collective of the Manjula Awakening needs to be made aware of right now, Spirit? What is the message? Where are we going with the collective message? Where are we taking the collective message? Ooh, we have enlightenment. So some sort of message coming in, some sort of communication coming in. Let's see. What type of enlightenment? Shit. Let me see. Let me say something. What type of enlightenment? There's definitely the collective needs to know that there's some sort of message, some sort of information that you are about to receive, some sort of communication. Spirit, can you show me what direction does this enlightenment or communication come from for the collective? Where's the Two of Wands? Something from the future, something about the future. This is planning for the future. Lovers, I was hoping that. Leah, let me say. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, hey, somebody's got their eyes on you. Somebody's planning to reach out to you. So look, I can't make this. Look, I can't make this shit up. I felt it in my bones, but I just needed the messages. I needed the cards to confirm it. Look, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Lover's card. You see me shuffle those cards. Hey, somebody's got their eye on you. They got to let you know that they into you, Pookie. Are these the cards? Before I go in with this, because I do want to, I want to see this. Hold up. Talk to me then. Tell me what you into then. Shit. Come here, Cookie. Let's see if we like the same things then. Y'all know I'm goofy. Let me see. Show me what's going on with this. Show me what's going on with this. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Don't forget to, even though I'm doing the collective messages, I still would absolutely appreciate you all smashing that thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, show me the message for this enlightenment in this Two of Wands. Somebody's definitely been making plans. And look, there's a 9 on this. 27 breaks down to 9. There's definitely something significant with 9 for the back end of this message. Let me see, Spirit, show me. Graceful dance, lifting each other up during both high and low times. So that's immediately, breaking free. So this is immediately giving me somebody that is about to, like, somebody is about to make themselves known. They've actually been kind of like eyeing you for a little while, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't something that is completely brand spanking new. I have to be honest with you. But it's almost like every time that this person attempts to come your way or is about to let you know that they're interested in you, something comes up. There is this person, or you are like, either like this person's about to shoot their shot and you post a message about an ex, or this person is about to shoot their shot and then they ex pop up, something like that, or there's something, okay, or their kids come and draw their attention and they forget to send the message. It's something like that. But this person is about to send some, like, you're about to, like, it's about to finally come into fruition here, okay? And I do feel like that there is this energy of that, them inspiring you and you inspiring them. There's something nice about this connection, but I will say that there's been some sort of struggle with the timing. Okay. What is it that I'm tapping into, Spirit? Show me a clear, concise message for what I'm tapping into for the collective of the ManjulaAwakening. Y'all, like, it looked like a ladybug, but it wasn't red. Like, it had the body of a ladybug, but I could see through it. Whatever that means. Need you. You are so nourishing, magnetic, passionate. Queen, you are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate. Queen in my life. This person wants you to be the queen in their life. You are the king. Take it as it resonates. Your light shines bright and guides them through their darkness. You feel like home to them. They always feel very happy, comfortable in your presence. They thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need you in your energy even more now. So this person is daydreaming about having you in their embrace. This person feels like that if there's never, like, if there's ever a good time, it's now or never. That's the energy that I'm getting coming through. Oh shit, who y'all got? Shit, who y'all got? Who is this, Spirit? Who is it? Who's sending this? Who's sending this? Who is this coming from? Okay. Who is this, Spirit? Who is this? Can you please show me clear, concise messages? Who is this? Who is this person that's coming to the light for my members? My collective. King of Pentacles, the Fool card. Hey, baby, the King of Pentacles in the Fool. Baby, this is giving me, I was going to say it's giving me brand new energy. I just don't think that this person is recognizable, but I don't think it's necessarily brand new, not for all of y'all, but you just have to take it as it resonates. The Fool card could be someone brand spanking new. Okay. King of Pentacles could be an Aquarius. Um, the King of Pentacles could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. The Three of Wands. This person is definitely incoming. Ace of Pentacles with a new opportunity. Oh, this is Temperance. Oh, this is healing. This is someone you know. Yeah, this is someone you know. Yeah, time apart. Yeah, this is someone that you've had some sort of time apart from. This person is absolutely headed your way. This person is breaking free from another situation. Yeah, the Four of Cups. This is definitely someone that feels like that they've missed an opportunity with you. They definitely have some apathy around the way things played out with you. I have to be honest with you. This could have been a third party situation. The Seven of Swords did show face. So I do feel like that this person is very apathetic and feels like that they missed an opportunity with you due to some less like for lying, cheating, stealing behavior. Yeah, this person, I have to be honest with you. This person could have been in another commitment. This person is definitely undergoing some sort of spiritual lesson that is attached to being a liar, cheater, or a stealer. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you definitely, um, this is definitely a situation you walked away from and brought to an end. So what are you being advised to do on this return? The Eight of Pentacles. Damn. What are you being advised to do on this return? The Eight of Pentacles. That is that is self-development, one, but most importantly, that is working on this. That is showing this is a situation that it looks like spirit is advising you to work on. Like, I definitely feel like that even though this is a situation that you walked away from or that walked away from you in the past, I do feel like that is the cycle that is the cycle that is ending. And spirit is saying walk away from the emotional baggage that is attached to that, because there is some sort of self-development for you to learn moving forward inside of this situation. The Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups. I do feel like that there is some sort of anxiety over how you really balance this out. How do you build a new structure around this with everything that has played out in the past? Because the Five of Cups is about accepting and moving on from what took place in the past in an efforts to balance things out. The Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like, how do they do that? Is it possible? Major arcana, if it's like, is it even possible? Is it even possible for them to find the silver lining in this situation? $77 could be significant here. The Hermit is coming out for, if it like, I have to be honest with you. Is it possible? It is possible. However, it's going to require faith. You're going to have to be willing to think outside the box, believe outside the box, and you're going to have to put your emotional fulfillment, like you're going to have to put the importance of your emotional fulfillment. Like, you can't always expect people externally to you to be the cart and carrier of your emotional fulfillment. You're going to have to be willing to make sure that you're responsible for your emotional fulfillment inside of this situation. And with that awareness, you're going to have to be willing to think outside of the box in order to see the path forward. And even then, it's going to require you to have faith, because it's not always like what you envision, and thinking outside of the box is not always going to line up with your reality with this situation. And so with the Hermit coming out, you really have to spend some time to really evaluate, is this a situation that you can truthfully navigate with your emotional fulfillment, be like with you being emotionally fulfilled? Can you truly navigate this situation and be emotionally fulfilled in it? That's what you have to ask yourself. But it does look like that there is something from the past that is daydreaming and that is longing to have a new beginning with you. Yeah, justice. I was asking, and is that the truth? Is anything else that I'm missing? And I got judgment, and that is truth. Okay, judgment is truth. But also it is also saying that that's balance. So that was the most balanced perspective of this reading I could give you. So this, let me roll the dice for who this could involve. This could involve a Pisces, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Libra, a Taurus, and a Sag. We also have Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, Taurus, and all of the fixed signs. Capricorn is not a fixed sign, but it's Saturnian ruled. We have Aquarius, we have Leo, we have Scorpio, we have Taurus. That's what I have for this collective message. What's up, Stephanie? So from crumbs to bigger bites, and when you look up, you have eaten the whole cookie. All right, y'all. Let's move into the all signs, their signs. The person on your mind. So start thinking about your person. I'm gonna tap into the people, Aries through Pisces. I'm just gonna get a quick check-in and see what those. What do you need to know about that particular person? Okay, at this time, what do you need to know about that particular person at this given moment? Okay, and then I'm getting ready to get up off these people's internet, honey. Been on these people's internet all damn day. All right, Spirit. All signs, their signs. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Aries through Pisces? One card, straight from the top of the deck. General messages, okay? Don't be over being Cinderella stepsister. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Aries. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Aries? That the Aries is longing and craving for you. Do you hear me? They are wanting you, but pride and ego tends to get the best of them. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Taurus? Someday, one day, another time. So what you need to know about the Taurus is that one day you will get the chance, but it's not today, okay? What does my collective need to know as it pertains to the Gemini? Oh, wow. Is that you and the Gemini are mirroring one another? There are shared feelings here. This could be a divine counterpart connection, okay? I got twin flame coming out. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Cancer? There's a chasing energy. This person has got you in a toxic pursuit, okay? So this person is trying to get you to play into some sort of runner-chaser dynamic. Just keep that in mind. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Leo? Oh, shit. There could be some sort of pregnancy surrounding the Leo here. There's fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. There's something to do with family surrounding the Leo. What do they need? What is it? What is it, Spirit? What is it? Give me a little extra. Okay, so they could be finding out like this person could be learning the importance of family, or this person could be finding out about a pregnancy around them. What is it that my collective needs to know as it pertains to the Virgo? Memories. The Virgo is definitely reminiscing. This person is reminiscing. There's like a bittersweet feeling that the Virgo feels about you and them. Libra. What is it my collective needs to know about the Libra? The Libra's daydreaming, fantasizing. So the Libra is definitely daydreaming and fantasizing, possibly even, choking and flicking themselves to you. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Scorpio? It looks like that the Scorpio right now is focusing on family, trying to establish some sort of strong foundation. How does that pertain to my subscriber, my viewer? Detached. So the Scorpio is distracted with some sort of foundation that they're trying to establish. So it definitely looks like that the Scorpio is just kind of sidetracked and not really paying you attention because they're focusing on family matters. What is it that my collective needs to know about Sagittarius? Healing. So it looks like that the Sagittarius is trying to release this situation. They're going through some sort of healing phase right now. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Capricorn? Releasing. So the Capricorn is letting this situation go. They are moving on and walking away from this situation. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Aquarius? The Aquarius is trying to find some sort of balance, hoping to establish a solid, harmonious friendship with you. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Pisces? So the Pisces is hoping, manifesting a new opportunity. Let's see, how does that affect my collective? Intimacy. Oh shit. The Pisces is trying to manifest another opportunity to get up in your drawers, honey. You hear me? This person is definitely hoping for another opportunity to be intimate with you. So that's what I have for you. Thank you all so much for showing up for me for these last 3.5 hours. Thank you all for keeping the chat high vibrational as possible. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you for everyone that done the energetic exchange. Smash that thumbs up button. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for First Thursday, where I will be answering free questions for any and all of my subscribers. I love you. Go be great.